Ready to go. You know what time it is. It's time for the VGBees Podcast. Episode 69. That's right. I am John Warren. I'm one of your podcasts? No, I'm one of your hosts.
Yeah.
Well, you're not one of their.
You're
podcasts.
one of
I'm
them.
not.
For sure,
I am
dude.
one of the podcasts. That
You
is
know?
sure. That's for sure. And with me is my forever co-host, Niki Grayson.
Jack in the Box.
That's correct. And I don't know how we could find a more appropriate host, co-host, guest for our 69th episode
yeah.
than the one and only Michael Higham. Hello, Michael Higham.
Hello, howdy, partners.
Hello.
In honor of episode 69, I am not going to say anything suggestive. How about that? Nothing
Listen.
at all.
If
If
you think you can do it, then that's
Okay.
awesome.
I'll-
Because
let
I
me
do
say
believe
this.
I just want to point something out. You already changed something in the show notes from Saros to George Saros. Or
That
was
was
that
me.
Nikki that did
Well,
that?
I
Okay,
don't,
that was
I don't
really
have
good.
access to
Okay,
this document.
yes, you do. I give it to you.
No, you don't. No, I
yes,
don't.
yes, I do. I'm going to give it to you right now.
Oh, yeah. Right now.
I gave it to you before.
Oh,
It's
you
fine.
sure did on September 20th, 2025 at 4:26 p.m.
John actually made the document like 5
So
days
early.
in
Early.
advance.
I made it really early. Yeah,
All right, I'm
that is
deleting
true.
this shit.
Yeah, no, delete it all. Okay, I should have known that was Nikki. Michael, I don't think you could do it.
Do what? Oh,
I don't think you can go the whole
I was going to
episode.
say this. I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to try to do it. If I accidentally slip up, so be it. But I don't think I've gone like an hour without either one saying something suggestive or having a suggestive thought. Like
Oh, well, I
in a
know-
waking
Thoughts
moment.
Yeah.
the thoughts is different.
Yeah.
It's the
But I
keeping
also-
them inside, which is the
But I also think I know when Michael has had one of those thoughts.
for sure.
What the
And are you
fuck?
saying
I
that
do.
that
I
doesn't
do.
count?
What the fuck?
I
What you mean by that?
I don't think it counts. I think Michael's safe even if he thinks it and doesn't say it, but I do think that it'll happen multiple
Yeah,
times.
I think so. I would bet on it though. Like, be real,
How are you, Michael?
dude. I'm fucking busy all the time. But
Yeah.
you know what? It's all right. I got things to do, and it's nice to be wanted. It's nice to be needed. And you know what? It's nice to be playing video games. And you know what else is nice is baseball season,
Baseball.
playoffs.
Bayball.
You know what I'm saying? Baseball.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah, babe.
happy about that.
Baseball been good. I went to go see the Rangers lose their 7th straight, and
Nice.
they basically got eliminated from the playoffs like a day later.
Surprise.
So that was cool. And then the Mariners, they're fun.
They won their division for the first time since
Yeah.
2001. Is crazy.
Absolutely, that dumpy
happened
ass
that year?
catcher.
Oh man, that fool got. Oh, I caught myself. He's
That was good.
He's a strong man from the waist
That's
down.
so true.
Okay, I don't think you can say
Okay,
he's a
all
strong
right.
man for the waist down, and that's not suggestive. He's a really strong man
He,
from the waist down.
Yeah, he does an incredible squat. I don't know. Oh my
That's-
God! Oh, Nikki's got money.
Oh no, Nikki
Yeah,
got
I
money.
rich.
This looks
Nikki-
like Aiden Ross's house.
Nikki.
I have to move. I have to move. How do I turn this off? How do I turn this off?
Holy smokes!
Is that built? Is that built into
Oh,
the
back to
StreamYard
broke.
thing? I've never
I
never
don't
tried
fucking
it.
know.
That's
I
funny.
don't think so because my other option is this.
Okay, we're waiting. Okay, just
Rigged
bricks.
up.
Oh, that's
Man,
cool.
see, come on.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
Christ,
It's
dog.
fine. Don't even try anymore.
All right,
I
we're
just
done.
realized
This game is over.
I haven't looked at my. It's hard to see this bit of my shoulder specifically.
Okay.
And you can kind of see it at home, and if you're on the podcast, just imagine a bruise.
Yeah.
But this is where I got the COVID and the.
Oh, you got the
Ooh,
Fauci
left a
shot.
Left a big bruise.
And that was over a week ago. So should I be concerned at this point?
That's odd. That's what Aaron Rodgers was warning us about. I feel like with the jab. Yeah, vaxxed.
Vaxxed.
So now I don't know what that.
Now, truly, that it was a week ago. That is a little odd.
That's a little odd, right?
It's a little odd. Yeah.
Because when she put it in, I've told this story on the show, I think last week, but when she put it in, if you missed it, she put it in, she pulled the needles out and blood spurted out like stabbed a Ziploc full of water. And then it was raised weird around there, and now the bruise has been here. But it's really hard for me to bruise. It's like I don't bruise easily. Yeah. So maybe that's what it is. Can I also tell you a different story?
Sure.
About my body? Yesterday, I fell off of the climbing wall. And like not in like a slip.
Not in a fun way. Yeah.
No, like I fell because I missed a hold, and I hit my head so hard on the mat that both AirPods came out of my ears.
God damn.
Oh no.
And like to be clear, at the climbing gym, the mats are cushioned, so it didn't hurt, but I did hit my head so hard both of my AirPods popped out like Jake Brown's shoes when he fell from the sky on the mega ramp.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. And forgot about that guy.
So, but then I was like, my ego was so bruised. I don't know if anybody saw. Because there were not very many people at the gym, but I was very embarrassed, and I don't really do embarrass, so I kind of sat there for a while, and the texture of the mat is kind of Velcro-esque, not the hook part, but the loop part.
But the loop part,
yeah. So it was kind of like that, but it's rougher than that. So like there was on my right cheekbone. There was like
a burn?
abrasion, like a burn basically from where I had smacked into the mat. And then had been blinking all day, and my eye was like, that's unhappy. And then I got in the bathroom later in the evening, and I like just kind of like pulled it down, and like there was Kratos's red mark on his face.
Yeah,
it was like that, but just on one, like directly underneath my eyeball, just kind of like But now it seems to be, it doesn't hurt as much.
That's
and
good.
when I blink, it feels regular. But I did think I was going to die yesterday.
Yeah, like.
That my eye was going to come out.
Yeah, could you do some like safe kind of home activities, for the next few days? Don't do home climbing. Michael, sorry. Why did you just smell your Jollibee cup?
It smells like fried chicken.
Of course it did.
Yeah. Ah, shit. Now my keyboard and my mouse smells like fried chicken.
We filled this cup with chicken joy.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Yummy. Yummy.
Yeah, but I haven't fallen off the wall in quite a while.
Damn.
It was embarrassing. And then I got on the Peloton bike and I felt better.
When you say you don't do embarrassed, do you mean you do not embarrass easily, or you do not handle being embarrassed well?
Oh, I don't embarrass easily.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just didn't know which one. Yeah. Okay.
Well, actually, I guess it's both.
It's both, because once you pass that threshold, you don't handle it well.
I'm like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
Here, but yeah, I don't. What did I tell? I told someone this. I don't remember, but I was like, the only thing people on the computer haven't seen me do is fuck, show a hole, or my dick. And like...
Damn, if I was still playing this game, it would have been really tough.
And I'm like, well, there's nothing else. Like, what could I possibly...
Yeah.
Like, what is there to possibly be embarrassed about?
Yeah.
But that one was embarrassing again, and it would have been fine if the AirPods didn't come flying out.
Yeah.
Just flying out like a fucking cartoon character.
I mean, I feel the same. Like, it's so terrible, but I feel the same way when I see a boxing match and some fucker gets his mouth guard knocked out. I'm like, oh, you fucking cartoon. Okay, all right, Wile E. Coyote, good job. Great job. Now you're dead and your mouth guard flew into the first row. Awesome. No, I totally get that. Michael, have you fallen off a wall?
Falling off of a wall?
Have you fallen off a wall?
I don't think so, no. No, but I do
it's
remember.
pretty fun.
It was pretty fucked up. I think it was in 5th grade. I was running away from this one girl. Her name was Marlene. She was chasing me and she was like beating my ass. Like I thought it was playful, but then she started hitting me pretty hard. So I was running, then I tripped on my shoelaces and I scraped my knees, and then she kicked me in the back. And I was like,
Whoa,
wow,
damn.
It'd
like,
be your
this
own
is-
people.
It'd be your own
Damn.
people, yeah, dude. It's like
And all these years later, you're like, I should call her.
no,
I
don't-
should
I don't-
call
I
her.
don't know about that. And then in 2nd grade, I wouldn't call him my friend, but like I was just standing in the playground, and this dude is running full speed ahead at me, and I'm like, oh cool, he's gonna run up to me to like talk to me or something. He does not stop, and he like shoulder checks me in the gut, and I lose.
Oh my
I fucking,
God.
like, I run out of breath, dude.
No. That's the first. Every time you get the wind knocked out of you, it is like
Oh.
the first time it has ever happened.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's the scariest thing in the whole world.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's not
But
fun.
it hasn't happened to me in a while though. The last time I got the wind knocked out of me,
sure
I
it
was
hasn't.
in soccer class when I was taking soccer my senior year,
Mm-hmm.
because I needed 2 credits. Like the way that my schedule ended up, I needed 2 credits, and they were like, "You can take the athletics class," and I was like, "Oh, great! I love to run around and then get a." I got a B+ in that class.
What the fuck did you do wrong?
I don't know. I got a fucking B+ in
you not
soccer.
score-
It's
your,
embarrassing.
Your defensive efficiency was too low.
I guess.
You weren't
But-
great on the pitch.
Since it was so early in the day, and it was at schools in San Francisco, and we were at the top of the hill, the fog would just sit on the soccer field, so it was wet in the mornings. Unless like the
Yeah.
sun was really strong that day, it was wet in the mornings. And we were doing warm-ups in the corner, and I just completely ate shit, but I fell on top of the ball.
Oh.
And that was it. I thought I was dying.
Oh.
I was dying alone in the corner.
Yeah. Yeah. What
No
what
one
is
came
that?
over.
I mean, I feel the same way about the funny bone, except that getting the wind knocked out of you is like a million times worse.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, because it does feel like the first time every single time. You'd think that after like doing it 10 times, your body would be like, oh, we know what this is. But no. And you do feel like you're dying every single time.
It's the only getting the wind knocked out of you is the only thing that is the same for you as it is for an NFL player.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
The
There's,
only
there's no
thing.
like
That's true.
it's the great equalizer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd rather get heart surgery again than get the wind knocked out of me. Because if I get the wind knocked out of me, like I'm expected to be back at work in like 15 minutes, right? I get heart surgery, I'm off for like 2 weeks.
You're
at
off.
least.
Yeah,
it's
you're
a
off.
couple of
Yeah, at
weeks
least. Yeah,
And everyone feels bad for you. You get so many nice messages.
Yeah,
It's
you
crazy.
get
Totally, totally.
And they give you free stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm
Yeah,
I'm like, I wish I could just like pull a lever, just be like, oh, I'm feeling really depressed. I'm gonna get heart surgery. 4 weeks of everyone just being the nicest person to you, dude.
What if you just start saying that you got heart surgery? You already have the scar. That's the hardest part.
No, because
to
then
get.
I'll feel bad.
We're gonna have an intervention for you. We think we are addicted to having heart surgery. Michael Higham.
Oh, damn.
Oh
I
man.
do miss the what did they give me? Start naming
You weren't
drugs.
there. Morphine.
Oh,
Not
morphine.
morphine.
Morphine
No.
too.
Morphine
Vicodin?
too. I don't know if I had Vikes.
Perks.
Perks. Dude,
Molly
pop a perk 30.
Percocet.
Yeah, I did Molly
Yeah.
in the butt.
Percocet. Molly Percocet.
That was Molly in the butt prescribed by your doctor.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna send you home with some Molly in the butt. Once you take one of those a day.
fine.
Speaking of taking Molly in the butt, PlayStation did a state of play this week, which was
Okay, John.
pretty great. And we have a few things to talk about, I feel like. One was the new trailer for Wolverine, Insomniac's Wolverine.
Yeah.
A game that I actually kind of thought 2 years ago was just going to kind of die on the vine, but they ended up making this thing anyway.
I am going to watch it right now.
You should. And also, if you were squeamish at all about blood, know that going in, because it
bad
is the bloodiest trailer I think I've ever seen.
It is. It is. There is more violence in this trailer than in a Mortal Kombat trailer, which is
That is
crazy
correct.
to me.
Yes.
And I
Really?
was in a way that I was kind of like, huh. You gotta. I guess you.
I
set the
clutched my
tone.
pearls a little bit, actually.
Really?
For this.
Wow.
Yeah, because the one through the head and the face.
Yeah, that one was fun.
That one was that it was
the
fun.
one that made me,
but it was
the one
tough.
that made me go, oh, I guess they just let you. You kind of were trying to figure out where the line was, and nobody said
stop. Yeah,
Ooh,
And
holy
then
smokes.
Yeah, so they were like, I guess what if every single attack was a Mortal Kombat fatality?
Yeah.
Every single one.
Yeah.
It looks like one of those.
It looks like
it's a linear one of those.
It's a linear. Like. It looks a little bit to me. It looks like if Insomniac is making a God of War game, and it's Wolverine. That's what it seems like to me.
Is that cool? Do you like that? Does that excite you?
I mean, I think I'm more excited about that than I was the last couple of Spider-Man games, just because I feel like those Spider-Man games are trying to accomplish what Arkham Asylum did many, many years ago, but no game has really even tried, I think, effectively to surpass. So I do kind of like that they're doing something a little bit different. And I do kind of like that they're going in this direction with X-Men, and it is a little more violent. Like, I think those things are interesting. But I don't know. I'm realizing that I have less, I think, attachment to Wolverine as a character now than I did.
As a group, or
maybe
specifically.
Maybe it was the Hugh Jackman of it all for the past 20 years that I just was kind of like.
You don't like Huge?
Huge.
I
Jackman.
like Huge Jackman. I'm very right now. My impression of him is very colored by the young man on.
I'm just kidding.
Stupid. And by the man on TikTok that does the impression of him singing everything. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like the real Wolverine is tiny man. You know, Hugh Jackman's like 6'2", and that's one of those things where it's like I've gotten this like wrong impression of Wolverine for a very long time, even though I thought he was fine. So now it's like, oh, it's the real Wolverine, but it's I don't know.
Is the real Wolverine a short king?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, he's like 5.
He's a little guy.
His whole thing.
He's like 5'3".
Oh.
Yeah. He's a little. He's a little like me.
So he just has like he has like an inferiority complex, which
kind
turns
of
him into
he has a metal
Angie.
He has a metal skeleton and he can heal really fast and he's a real short guy. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I like it's interesting. I just again one of the most violent trailers I've ever seen in my life, and it's one
of the ones. I will say it is one of the ones where it's like I get it. like I got it. I understand, folks. You in this one you get to cut the arms off. Okay, and I think that's why I'm kind of like I'm excited about it. I love Spider-Man 2. I love Spider-Man 1.
Yeah, no.
And Miles Morales also good. And
Miles Morales, a Christmas game. Don't ever forget about that.
Yeah,
it's great. I love it. I love a Christmas game.
I think the last. I guess. I don't know. I don't consider. Okay, let me try it. Can I try again?
Yeah,
the last third-person character action game that this studio made that was not a Spider-Man game was Sunset Overdrive.
That's correct.
Right? So they gotta have learned something between those two things, huh?
Probably.
About the ways that they want to put these worlds together.
Probably.
I'm interested because I think it will be a really good meld. I think their level design chops are really good, obviously, in the Ratchet and Clank series, and I think applying those to a more grounded bit of world, I think might be really, really exciting for them also. So we'll see. 2026 of next year, fall 2026 is what they say. And I think they gotta, because they can't. What else are they gonna put out next year?
What else they got? What else are they?
What else they got?
Yeah.
So that'll be cool. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I like those games.
I do wonder though, just in terms of like trailer construction and all that stuff, because they did like a little making of vignette afterwards. I almost wonder if they had shown us less with the trailer in terms of the uber violence of it, and then they end on a note where it is revealed that you will be getting that violent, but they don't luxuriate in it. As I feel like that was kind of the thing, is like for a 2-minute trailer, it's just like, do you ever want to just kind of slice and dice a guy? And it's like, I do, but like I don't. You're gilding the lily a little bit on this one. It's like it's 2 minutes of that.
Yeah.
But they showed some stuff, like they showed Mystique and they showed a Sentinel, which is kind of fun. So some like cool, they showed a Mega Red. That's a villain I didn't expect to see. So there's some cool stuff in there. I'm excited for this as well. I just
they should make a video game about the Avengers.
Oh,
yeah. What would that be like?
Insane. What are you talking about? Can't do that.
It's just kind of like, it's a game where like you can play as like the main ones in the Avengers, and then like they could add more guys that you could play as afterwards, like kind of in like, not, it's, I mean, like it would be technically a live service game, but like not really. Like you just kind of go on missions with your friends who you each kind of get to pick, kind of like a Destiny, right? Like you kind of get to pick the class, but the class is the member of the Avengers that you want to be. Yeah, I just think that would kind of be cool. Or they could make like a video game where you're kind of the Black Panther.
Yeah, that would have been cool, right? If they had made one of those.
A game where your Black Panther would be kind of cool.
Yeah,
would have been sick. Yeah,
yeah, it would have been really sick if they had made that maybe at the height of its popularity. But
but
still,
I don't know.
Regardless,
regardless,
that would have been cool.
That's what's up. You ever considered a job in game development?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it didn't think about you.
They didn't think about you.
That's kind of like John and Donut.
Wow.
Like John and Donut County last week or the week before.
What did I say about? Oh yeah, because Nikki said, "What happened to you?" Yeah,
what
that was
happened
good.
to you, Nikki?
Yeah, it's so true.
There's a
Michael, do you have
barky puppy?
Michael, do you have any opinion on this Wolverine trailer that you just watched?
I don't have shit to say about it, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I think. Well, I mean, it's a trailer, right? I mean, trailers are cool, but I'm not drawing any conclusions about the game itself based off of a trailer. So like, cool. Let us know that you're
not really a 3D action guy anyway, unless it's unless it's Final Fantasy 16, and then you're like, all about it. All about it.
Are all about.
Well, the other thing that I want to definitely talk about in the PlayStation State of Play was the game Saros, which the British people making it called Saros a few times.
Is it a British game?
It's Housemarque.
They have British man. Housemarque's French, right?
I think they are French, but yeah, the guys they had talking about it were British. And yeah, it's got this is the Rahul Kohli joint, and this is basically a follow-up to Returnal. Imagine if Returnal was spookier, maybe a little bit weirder, on a planet that's ruled by weird little 6-armed demon guy things. They showed off a lot of gameplay of this one, which I really appreciated. Very fluid. It looks like there are multiple kinds of projectiles, as you would find in Returnal. But now there's a shield mechanic, which I love, which means you can kind of absorb a specific kind of projectile and use it against your opponents. That's a feature that I always love in a game. I love a shield. I love a shield that does stuff. I dug this. Either of you have any opinion on Saros?
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
Didn't finish it because it was too hard.
It's very hard.
And I think I will probably do the same thing with this one, which is like the game quite a bit, and then it will be too hard for me, and I'll put it down and I'll say, I appreciate what you're going for here.
But Fingo Hoodie.
The Fingo Hoodie. Brain not big enough. Yeah, I these games are beautiful, right? Like I think
they're so
kind of incredible.
Yeah.
I hope the story is not as fuck-ass as it was in the first one.
God damn.
Yeah.
Well, like, insofar as, like, and maybe it's literally because I didn't finish the game, but I kind of was like, I would love it if I could figure out what the fuck was going on relative to like, I didn't even. I guess the framing is like I loved the gameplay loop, but then the narrative hooks were not. I didn't care particularly. Like I couldn't figure out what was going on fast enough because I couldn't really get far. Maybe couldn't get far enough in the game mechanic. Like so. Who can say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited about this.
I like this one. This one, that I was not that excited about it. I do like Returnal, but I felt like it needed, I think to your point, Nikki, I think it needed like some sort of coherent narrative. It feels like they're making something out of this planet that you're on. It's kind of shape-shifting, which of course gives you the basis of the roguelike procedural elements. But it seems like you'll be unraveling a mystery that may be a little bit more personal and make a little bit more sense, perhaps. You're trying to uncover facts about the world and the creatures that live there, and Rahul Kohli being a known entity might help with some of that kind of.
You don't get him and then not have him
kind of be
acting.
do an acting, and he gets to use his real accent, which is great. That's great for him.
Maybe the first or second time.
Maybe the first or second time. Mike Flanagan keeps putting him in shit. It's just like, hey, bro, use this American accent. Do the best you can. It's a big ask.
There is part of me that kind of was like, oh, you're just making another one in a way I didn't expect.
Right.
Like, and I guess maybe this is because I don't know. I didn't play Resogun. That was them, right?
Sure. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So, like, for me, the first like experience I had with them was Returnal. Mm-hmm. So watching this trailer start and being like, so you're doing it like you're making another one was kind of I kind of was like, oh, that's surprising. Not in a bad way, but I was like, oh, for some reason I was like, maybe this one will be a little different, but it's like, no, you're making a third person
some studios are just like, this is what we do, and
this
like
is what
when
you
go work
cool,
for them,
actually.
you just got to know that. Yeah, I think that's cool too. Yeah, that's good. Did you like Returnal, Michael, at all?
Hell yeah. I liked it. I liked it quite a bit. I always get like not scared. I'm very hesitant to.
I get scared too.
I get scary. If I feel reluctant to play a game like that because like, I have to put in effort and I have to like really, really learn things about this game and put myself in stressful situations. I need to be in the mood for that, and I think Returnal was really fun because like it feels very like fluid, and it's like the game isn't. I'm not fighting against like the controls of the game. Like it feels like man, if I was still playing this game, I would have said something crazy. It's like smashing without a condom. It's like really, it's really smooth. It's really like it's just everything's flowing really smoothly. That's how I feel about Returnal.
Yeah. The flowing is better. The flowing is better without it. You're right. Yeah.
So that's cool.
Wait. The back of the condom box?
No, the back.
Oh, okay.
Returnal Game of the Year edition is quote. It's like smashing without a condom.
Yeah. So you can VGBees. You can quote. Use that. Use that. That's a box quote for your ass.
Yes.
This George Saros looks cool. It's really funny that. I think we're getting to a point where some of our internet friends are now becoming like protagonists for these video games, like not just voice actors, but they're using their likeness. Like Ghost of Yote, like Eric Ishii, like that character is just Eric Ishii.
Yeah, Rahul Kohli.
This character is Rahul Kohli. I don't know what's next. Like Greg Miller is going to be in Spider-Man or something. Like that would be.
They're going to remake Final Fantasy 16. It's just going to be Ben Starr's face, which like.
You know what?
Honestly,
it feels crazy
they actually should have done that because handsome guy. Yeah. Just put him in the game.
That's so crazy that they released a 16th Final Fantasy, and the more important thing was the guy in it.
Yeah, I think as time has gone on, the more we're removed from the game's release. I think the most memorable thing.
Don't you fucking dare!
Most memorable thing about
your love of this game.
No, fuck you. That game rules. But I'm saying, as a passive observer, that the further we get away from the release, I think Ben Starr ends up being the thing that everyone actually remembers about the game.
About the game.
Yeah.
Which is crazy for a Final Fantasy game.
Because the man had an assignment, and quite literally. And I think it's a beautiful thing. Was like, okay, my entire career was leading up to this moment. I've had a lot of work, but like nothing this big. I'm obsessed with Final Fantasy, and I better fucking make it work. And he did it better than anyone that's probably ever done it before. Of just like shooting your shot.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it is interesting. I mean, even with Ralph Ineson, who played Sid in that
Yeah.
game, famous actor, played Galactus in the new Fantastic Four movie, among other much better movies. Yeah, it's like Ben Starr just kind of outshined it all. It is crazy they haven't released a skin for him.
Oh, on
Too
PC
late.
they should do a mod.
They should.
There's almost definitely one.
There's almost and not only his
And
likeness,
his dick's out.
you can see his hog. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'm with
Yeah,
it.
come on. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's probably
I've
true.
seen it. What? No. You need a PS5 Pro for that.
You do need a PS5 Pro for that. Anything else from this state of play that's worth talking about?
What was in it?
Let's see.
Name other things that were in it.
I'll name a single other thing. Let's see. The Deus Ex remaster.
Oh my God! Yes. Okay, we need to talk about this because holy shit!
Let's talk about it.
Okay. This is fun. This is so nuts. Like,
Yes.
I haven't even gathered my thoughts about this shit. So if anyone knows me, you know that I've been obsessed with the original Deus Ex since I was like 13. It's like 12 years old. I remember
Yeah.
it's summer
Incredible
of 2003. I played the
Yep.
PS2 version of Deus Ex. Originally.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah,
All
because I
right.
didn't have a computer at the time, so
Yep.
my brother bought it for like $8 at Use That GameSpot,
Yes.
and he was like, "I heard this was a really cool PC game, and it's on PS2." And he played it. He didn't play much of it. He was like, "Oh, I don't think it's for me." And then whenever he was gone for work, I would play it on summer break. And let me tell you, at that time, like this is the first. It was the first game I played as a teenager where I was like, "Yo, I think I know what the government is up to." Like it opened my eyes to the idea of government conspiracy. I was obsessed with. Like it became my whole personality.
Okay.
I think I may have said this on other podcasts, but in eighth
Yeah.
grade we had like an essay challenge, whatever, like short story thing, and I just I just basically rewrote the intro mission to Deus Ex and submitted that, and my teacher was like,
Fucking
"Yo,
awesome.
you're fucking cooking. What are you on? What is ambrosia, and why
That
is
is awesome.
the government is poisoning the people and is withholding the
awesome.
vaccine?"
That's awesome.
Yeah, at the time I was
Why
JC
they
Denton
melt
out there
him,
like
though?
vaxxed.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
vaxxed. Yeah.
Vaxxed. This dialogue choice. You go up to someone and say vaxxed.
Vaxxed?
Yeah, it's nuts that one, that someone is even considering doing this, and two, the way in which they are doing it, where it feels like, so I've played Deus Ex on PC like 20 times at this point.
Yes.
And I've used like every single quality of life and visual mod that ever existed
Yes.
for this thing.
Yes.
Like I have
Yes.
modded the shit out of Deus Ex. I've made my own Deus Ex mission maps, whatever, when I was
Yes.
younger. Like I was obsessed with this shit. So when I look at this remaster for PS5, this looks like a modded version that I played in like 2010, which is kind of crazy. And I'm like, well, if the fundamentals of Deus Ex are still intact, that's cool. But I'm just like thinking, why would you want to release a game that is so very early 2000s?
Yeah.
And it's like, I kind of like that idea, but I
Yeah.
don't know if everyone else is going to like that idea. And I'm like, yo, this is the coolest game of all time. And everyone's going to look at me like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
Why would I play this jank ass game from 2000? Because like they're doing refinements, but it looks like they're pretty much keeping it intact, and that's sick.
Yeah,
But it's sick for sickos.
If you don't know much about the original Deus Ex, two of the designers, Warren Spector and Harvey Smith. Harvey Smith would go on to found Arcane Studios, which did Dishonored, and
the other guy
like
made
there's
Epic Mickey.
yeah, and Warren Spector made Epic Mickey. That is true. And really to see kind of the origins of the modern immersive sim, you go back to Deus Ex, and it is a real achievement. But to Michael's point, I do not think this game has aged particularly well from a mechanical standpoint. I think from a player freedom standpoint, it is almost a miraculously cool game, but it is a really tricky experience, I think, for a modern player to dip back into this. the visual facelift is not good.
It's not.
It's
Like
horrible.
it's
It's
really
weird.
bad.
It looks like what I in my brain remember GoldenEye looking like.
Sure.
Which is to
Well,
say that,
yeah,
like,
absolutely. Yeah.
It doesn't like
It's just
in
like,
my brain the angularity and the imperfections, I guess, kind of get smoothed. So I just have
Yeah.
basic images kind of vaguely, but the whole game looks like that.
it's just
It looks like
it's-
the game is melting.
Yeah.
looks like the game
It
is
does.
melting is crazy, dude. This,
No, but that's.
I'm like,
I think that's.
but
I think that's a great point, though. Yeah, that's what it seems like.
The thing is, though, is I'm intrigued. Like, I'm gonna play
Yeah,
this.
sure.
I'm probably gonna play it 10 times.
Yeah. But
It's just-
I wonder if it's going to hit the same as the System Shock remake, which like everyone says is really good, but it's not as mechanically dense as something like Deus Ex, which involves a lot of moving parts and systems, and you can really make this game sick in really fun ways. And I love that. But to me, the visual facelift, this is an Aspire joint, by the way. Aspire used to make a lot of Mac
thought they
ports,
were
but they've
dead.
been Aspire was kind of circling the drain. I think they have like really tightened what they do to basically do these up-resed remasters, which may or may not, and I need to really use the word allegedly here. They allegedly may or may not be using a lot of AI upscaling in their operation to do that. So there's some question about that. And it's like, I wouldn't surprise me because this Deus Ex, like, this doesn't look good. This looks bad. So, they're just dipping back in to see if they can, get people to buy it in the year of our Lord 2026 or whatever.
My only experience with this franchise is Human Revolution, which is
Which is very funny
That's cool.
because it's very different.
sorry,
Very
I was gonna say, which is a super different
Yeah.
kind of game.
Yeah.
But if I liked that, would I like this? I'm trying to figure out if this
It is to me. It is the same question, and this isn't going to help you because I don't think you've played this game. So this answer may not help you, but it may help one of our listeners. To me, it is the same as you've played Skyrim, and then you go, "Well, I gotta play Morrowind. I've
Morrowind.
never
Okay.
played
Yes.
it. I need to go play Morrowind." And you go play Morrowind, and you're like,
It's a-
"Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff you could do in this game," which is
Yeah.
awesome. Like Morrowind is fucking awesome, but a little bit like Deus Ex, the original, I don't know how well it's aged because of its mechanical density, and now it might feel clunky to a modern audience. And I think
Yeah.
Deus Ex is probably kind of the same way.
That's such a good comparison because that's like kind of exactly like Deus
Yeah.
Ex and Morrowind were made in the same era. Skyrim
Yes.
and Human Revolution were also made in the same era and kind of
Yeah.
had like a similar trajectory.
Yeah.
Or somewhat similar trajectory, but
Yeah.
obviously
How-
Elder Scrolls was much more renowned by a
That-
wider audience. Sure.
IDOS Montreal and of course Todd Howard, they kind of asked themselves, how can we streamline and modernize and push this out to a larger audience? And that's where we got those experiences. But Human Revolution in particular has this kind of facade of an immersive sim, but when you really get down to it, it really is just an action adventure stealth game with like
Yes.
some different trees you can invest in, essentially. H Bomber Guy actually has a really, really, really good deep dive into why Human Revolution kind of doesn't understand what an immersive sim is. Even if like it's a perfectly decent action game, it's not really what Deus Ex was trying to do in the first place.
It's I'm looking at some of the screenshots and it feels like a fan mod.
It
And,
does. Yeah,
and-
absolutely.
Like because I have also played Deus Ex Revision, which is kind of a fan mod that has a mixed reputation in the Deus Ex community or the fan base, where it doesn't look like this, but like in terms of what they think the game should look like.
Right.
That there's a parallel though. I if you showed me these screenshots, said, "Hey, this is from Deus Ex Revision," I'd be like, "Oh yeah, of course it is."
Yeah.
And that feels like a weird understanding of why Deus Ex was like aesthetically an accomplishment at the time. Like, of course,
Yeah.
you're not gonna like upres it and put it out the way it was in 2000 because at the time, like that was the way they used Unreal Engine 1 for Deus Ex was like kind of mind blowing.
Yeah, for sure.
and you also
But
don't
why
want to
didn't
do
they
like a
just
full-on
copy and paste
UE5.
Why didn't they just copy and paste the files?
That's
I mean, because you could do that on PC, man. It's like
Just
that's
copy
done.
and paste. Just take the Unreal Engine 1 files,
Yeah.
put them in a
5.
folder.
Put them in the
Just
five.
click and drag.
Yeah,
It's
drag and drop.
just open, right?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be
again,
so sick.
It
Like,
can't be that hard.
It'll look exactly the same and then run at half the frame rate.
Yeah. Yep.
Damning.
That's
Damning.
about it.
That's
That's
brutal.
about
Fucking
it.
got him. Yeah,
Yeah, but that's
this is
gonna
nuts.
be. It is nuts. It's gonna launch in early 2026. I'll be really interested to see what kind of reception this gets.
Yeah. I'm playing this day one, dog.
No,
I can't.
it
Yeah.
looks like something I would like to fuck
You
around
should
with.
you should tinker with it. I mean, it's
There's-
like
Yeah.
that. The opening mission is such a masterclass in, hey bud, we're gonna drop you in, fucking figure it out. And then if that starts to sing for you, then the whole thing is gonna sing
Yeah,
for you.
cool.
And it's like, and it's very cool. A lot of people, including some of my like very best friends that love Immersive Sins, they love Dishonored, they love other games that they've played Deus Ex and were like, this is too much. This is too fucking
Yeah.
fussy. It's whatever.
very fussy
but
game,
but it's an experience that everyone should.
Oh,
It's an experience I think everyone should at least try. Yeah.
Yeah, especially when
Yeah.
you were 12 years old and didn't know anything about the world.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It's
Yeah.
it's kind of the best shit, man. Like I'm thinking back to the story. Like this game is really goofy. It's also kind of scary, and I think you'll see a lot of 2000 isms in it. And I think you'll
Yes.
see a lot of shit that is even more relevant today. Like this
Yep.
game is it's the way it's voiced too and the way it's written is so like by people who are embedded in conspiracy theories or like think that shit's so like fun and cool. And I don't get me wrong, it kind of is. But then when this game hits, I'm like, these motherfuckers was thinking on another level.
Yeah.
And I hope all that stays intact because that's the stuff that I remember most about the game. Like, yeah, the systems are really interesting, and I loved poking and prodding at this game, and it really set the tone for what I like in video games. Like after Deus Ex, everything else, I compared everything else to this. I played RPGs and other games where you make decisions or where you build characters, but like Deus Ex was always that bar, and that bar was so high for me for so long. But the thing I also remember most about it is some of the things that they were trying to say through the story. And
Sure.
there are ways in which this game super does not take itself seriously, and then
Right.
it completely takes itself seriously. And that way it bounces back is like kind of, there's a lot of, it's a kind of whiplash, but that's part of its personality.
Yeah.
Man, this fucking Deus Ex, man, this might be the worst remaster in the world. I'm gonna fucking pay full price for it on day one. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, that looks really interesting. A couple other things: flight simulators coming to PlayStation, whatever.
That's what's
Gorgeous game. Every single time I see someone playing this game, I'm like,
it's
wow.
kinda nuts.
Oh, Nikki
The
died.
thing that I'm trying to figure out, my grandpa loved Flight Simulator, right?
Yes.
But there was something about
Hey, your mic is doing this thing where it's going way down and buzzing, and then your audio is dipping kind of down. So I don't know why. It wasn't doing that before, and now it's doing. Nikki is muted. Nikki is
plug and
experimenting.
unplug, I suppose.
Plug and unplug. Okay, good. That's probably a good call. We're gonna see if this fixes it.
hello.
Hello,
sound
that
great.
sounds like a
Are you
winner.
back?
Yeah,
Grandpa play Flight Sim?
Grandpa.
Yeah, it feels like a grandpa game, right?
Yeah,
And there was in my
Grandpa
brain,
game.
I mean it does.
a grandpa game is playable on a computer that your grandpa would own.
Yeah, that's
Like
a
an
really
off-
good point.
It's an off-white
Yeah.
case with an
Yes.
off-white keyboard and a CRT
Yep.
monitor.
Yes.
Yeah, an integrated graphics card. Yes.
Yes. But
Yeah.
this game it's not that.
No.
Like your grandpa can't play this on on the laptop he has.
You definitely can't play it at all.
You know?
Yeah.
So like I guess there is obviously a market for it. They keep making shit and they're bringing it to the 5th PlayStation.
Yes. Correct.
But the target demo for this game, the age range must have come down literally by like 25 years.
Oh, yeah,
right?
for sure. Yeah.
Between the last one and this one. which I'm sure must have been crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To have to develop around. But Dylan, one of our former coworkers,
Yeah.
fucking loves this
Dylan
game.
fucking loves
Dylon
it.
does have like, he does have boomer energy a little bit though.
That is true. That is true. He would, if, like, he is, of anybody I know, he is the most likely to get his pilot's license, you know?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Which is inherently boomer. Being able to fly a plane is boomer core.
Yeah.
Yeah, he absolutely like charts his own paths on paper maps
Yeah.
that he's like laying out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Dylan
Yeah,
was getting
he's-
into Final Fantasy 14, like that motherfucker had spreadsheets about like
whoa
stuff, and I'm like, oh
Yeah.
I don't play this game like this.
Yeah,
I don't play any game
Yeah.
like this. I don't even
Yeah.
do my job like this.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, he was a total sicko for it. As far as I know, he's actually still doing this. This is just pick on Dylan minute. He's still doing the thing where he's playing his backlog in order. Like, I don't know if
Yeah,
you knew
crazy.
about that, Michael.
Yeah.
He
What the fuck? Like in
so his
chronological?
chronological
chronological
order.
order.
Yeah,
That's-
like
that's
And
so.
he's still
Man,
like
that's
2 or
us.
3 years
He's
behind.
still like 3 years behind.
Oh, okay.
In
That
fact,
seems
let me find it real quick because he did just post his. He did. This makes me laugh so hard. Someone, there was a trending thing going around a few years ago that was every year's goatee just listed over
Yeah,
the
yeah.
past 10 years. And when you read Dylan's list, you're like, you just go, okay, wait,
Hold on.
and you realize that he's just listed the games he's played that year,
Yeah,
not the games that
came
have come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Deathloop in 2024, that kind of thing.
That's crazy.
So, like, it's just a little bit behind, which is just very, very, very funny to me. 2021, Fire Emblem Three Houses. That was definitely later, right?
Yep, that was
or
a
earlier than
2019
that.
joint.
Yeah. So, it's great. It's awesome. He's still doing that. Good for
Good
you.
old Dylan.
Good old Dylon.
Yep.
And then the only other thing I would really point out is Zero Parades for Dead Spies. That is the Zaum follow-up to Disco Elysium.
Let me watch that real quick.
Oh, no. Yeah, hey, Michael, close your eyes and imagine Disco Elysium.
Yeah, do you
Okay.
remember Disco Elysium?
Do you remember Disco Elysium? You do not need to watch this trailer.
All right, so
You can if you want to.
we got
You're
Disco
welcome
Elysium 2?
to.
Yeah, they're making another one.
What's it called? No Country for
Old Men.
Old
That's
Men.
right.
No Country for Old Men. Zero Parades for Dead Spies is what it is called.
Parades for Dead. That sounds okay.
Everyone's
I'm gonna say this.
this
That sounds
fucking news
so
cycle.
fucking pretentious.
Of course it
like
does.
this.
It is
news
gonna be the most
cycle is
insufferable
going to
game, and it's
be
probably gonna be really fucking good.
fucking insufferable.
It's gonna be
We are
wild.
going to have
Yep,
people
that's-
being annoyed at the history of the studio. We're gonna have people being like,
yes.
you shouldn't support this game because
Yep.
of the behavior of the management. You should actually support the game that the people who left the studio are making. And then you're gonna have people who are saying, but it's
anti-woke
still the
crowd.
lineage. Yeah, exactly. Then you're gonna have the people who are saying that it's the same lineage. So you do have to respect the fucking read a book.
Yo, this
Or
show
play this game and don't talk to me about it. It's gonna be so fucking annoying.
Listen, this company, I won't say this team, but this company made a really beautiful, interesting, painterly experience. They filled out a world full of interesting locales
No, they
and
wrote a
characters
long
before.
book.
And they did write a long book, and it looks like they've done it again. And it's called Zero Parades for Dead Spies. And yes, I agree with Nikki. It's going to be as annoying as they say
It's gonna
going to
They say it's gonna
fucking
be.
annoying.
When they tell you they're annoying, believe them.
Believe them.
Believe
believe women when they say Zero Parades for Dead Spies is going to
It's
be
gonna
very,
be
very
annoying.
annoying.
That's true.
It's so true. But yeah, those were the things I would cherry pick from the state of play. Yeah, there were a couple other things that look fine, but not probably worth our time to chat about.
Okay.
But yeah, TGS is going on as well. They did a deep dive on some Virtua Fighter shit that I would just at least like to take a moment to point out. They're going to have dodging in this one, so like modifiers to your guard, which is wild. There's no meter, but there's also basically finishing flourishes. Like when you finish a round, you're going to get a zoomed in shot of your opponent's face getting caved in or whatever, which is kind of fun because they showed that in the trailer, and I think everyone thought that was just a fun flourish they did for the trailer, but it was apparently a gameplay element. And there's also limb damage and like sustained damage. So if you kick someone in the leg a bunch, you can start kicking them in the leg and it'll do even more damage, and they might get affected with how they move, things like that.
What game is this?
This is the Virtua Fighter, the new Virtua Fighter.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I missed that because you didn't say anything about the speakers that they announced.
Oh my
That's
god.
the Sony thing.
All right.
Would you like to talk about the PlayStation speakers? That they've
I
announced?
just think it's really interesting because they're planar magnetic speakers, and I think that's kind of cool. But also, the amount of bandwidth that these fuckers are going to take up on your network is kind of crazy, because they do wireless to the PlayStation and wireless to your PC, and they can do chat to your PC and all at the same time, and that's crazy. Crazy bandwidth on these fuckers. But you can pick it up and take it with you somewhere, because the thing that they sit on is the dock. And then you pick it up and you can take it to the bathroom when you have to shower or whatever, or
That's
to
pretty
the park.
sick.
That is pretty sick.
You know what I used to when I had like Logitech like computer speakers, and I wanted to take like a bath or something. This is when I was a teenager, and or I would take like a really long shower. I would set up my computer speakers, unwire them, and put them into the bathroom for the duration that I am going to be taking a shower, which was like it would take twice as long to set up as the shower would take. But
I see. I mean,
how
I do
far
that
we've
now
come.
with a Bluetooth speaker.
yeah, so it's much more easier. Like kids these days don't know how hard we had it.
The past used to be.
That's
yeah.
true. Yeah.
Used to have to work for that. But man, I looked at this. I'm like, oh man, do I have to review something now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's your job, huh?
Probably.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So,
well,
yeah.
these fuckers ain't coming out until another what? This is
Yeah,
also
that's
February.
true.
Yeah. Next year.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Which is not. You know what? Not that far away.
Yeah.
Not that
There
far
is
away.
Sorry, you're talking about Virtua Fighter, but I'm looking at this.
That's
list.
fine. Nobody cared but me,
Yeah, fuck
so we
you,
can
dude.
move on. Yeah, no,
I
it's
used,
all
I
right.
used to play. I used to play Virtua Fighter when I was a child.
It's the only good 3D fighting game.
It was
so
probably my
it's,
least favorite fighting game.
Jesus. Fine.
It's
Well, when
kind
you're
of
10 years old, when
bulls.
you're 10 years old, you want to punch, you want to kick, you don't want to worry about becoming like fucking first queue in the ranking system and all that other shit. So, I was really good at Virtua Fighter though. I was good at the game. I didn't like playing.
Damn.
Wow. Who's your main? Did you have a main?
What's his name? Akira Toriyama? No.
Yeah, Akira Toriyama. That's him. Yeah, they put him right in the
Virtua Fighter.
game.
There was a white woman in it.
Oh, the white
Virtua
woman,
Oh,
Sarah.
the white woman.
Sarah Bryant. Sarah Bryant. She had the cat suit. Was that her? Yeah. Okay, that's her. You pervert.
El Blaze.
El Blaze?
No, that's-
You would use El Blaze as a child? When were
No,
you a
no.
child?
I looked up the list of characters and
Okay.
then someone named El Blaze.
Yeah, El Blaze.
Or El Blaze.
Probably, I will say, probably the worst character they've ever
Oh,
come up with
Kagemaru.
is Kage's great.
Yeah,
Kage's
Kagemaru
great. Okay.
Yeah.
I was a Jeffrey guy. All right, Nikki made me watch a trailer for something called Ananta last week.
Dude,
or earlier this week.
Michael, have you watched the trailer for
Like,
Ananta?
we have to talk about Ananta.
We watch it on the VGBees.
Yeah.
We hit
Oh,
yeah,
we did. We
yeah.
watched it together.
This is a fucking NetEase.
Yeah.
Fucking, it's a gotcha everything type game.
Yeah.
I can't believe this. I sat and watched this entire 8-minute trailer, thinking to myself, I actually think this like rules ass so much.
Yeah, I think it's so sick.
I think
Yeah.
it's kind of the coolest thing I've seen in a very long time.
In a
It's
really
awesome.
long time.
In a really long time.
So it's an anime game. It looks like a Zenless Zone Zero, okay?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
need you to understand. The first time I saw this trailer, I thought it was CG, and then they kept doing stuff. And I
Yep.
was like, oh, wait, no, the video game just
Looks
looks like
good.
this.
Mhm.
It is,
Yep.
I think, one of the best looking video games I think I maybe have ever seen.
I think you're correct.
It is unbelievable. And it's got all of it. It is a Grand Theft Auto 5 specifically.
Yep.
Yeah.
because it has the
unbelievably specifically, it is a Grand Theft Auto 5.
It has the exact same character swapping mechanic that the single
Yep.
player
The
in
same
that video
sound
game.
effect.
Down to the sound effect and the immediate top down perspective. You zoom out, you zoom out, you zoom out. The camera moves while the game loads to the person you're dropping into, and you catch them in motion, and then you start doing whatever they're doing. One of the characters just has Spider-Man PS4, Spider-Man 2 PS5 abilities.
Swinging,
Yeah,
Just
Venom swinging. That's it.
Yes, it's just that. So there's
It's crazy.
So there's that.
Yeah.
It has
It has like Batman Arkham melee combat.
Yes.
and interactivity with the world.
Yeah.
There's Shenmue a little bit.
There's
in it.
Shenmue a little bit in this one, which thank God they
Thank
finally
God,
put
finally.
Shenmue in something.
Yeah. There's also like a
Finally.
lot of Watch Dogs-esque stuff.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
there's hacking, there's drone controlling. It seems like the number of systems in this game, the UI for this game is going to be fucking horrible.
Absurd.
Just a nightmare to interact with.
Yeah.
They're going to recommend that you use the Armored Core Xbox attachment so you can play this game correctly.
Oh, Steel Battalion?
You mean
Steel
Steel
Battalion,
Battalion?
sorry.
Yeah.
He's so sick.
Fucking buttons.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for this
I'm
game
amped.
that I'll play 2.5 hours of and then say
I
I'm
will-
good.
You made a really interesting point about the UX being a nightmare. I wonder if, because I couldn't quite piece this together, I believe the characters are attached to specific gameplay
Loops. That makes a lot of sense.
and I think the UX will only adhere to those loops,
When you are
per
as that
character.
So that's how
So
makes a
I
lot of sense.
because I think you're right. If you could just be like, oh, 1 second I'm gonna be fucking Splinter Cell, and also I'm gonna be a Cyberpunk Grand Theft Auto person. I do not think I don't think a video game could handle the systemic weight of that. So I do think they silo gameplay types based on who you're controlling. But they share a persistent open world, if that makes sense.
That makes sense.
That's my guess.
No, that makes way more sense. There's also because there was also like a bunch of like Saints Row,
Yeah.
physical comedy stuff.
Yeah. Yes.
Like you're at one point you were driving a fire truck and it looked exactly like the missions in Saints Row where you fuck people up with the fire truck hose. Like
there were octo balloons from Breath of the Wild attached to a car at one point that made it float.
The shot of this trailer is of a man hanging, but he's alive and he's texting. He's like swinging, suspended in the air, dozens of feet, and he's fine. He's just
fine.
texting while like
Hanging.
swinging via his neck. Crazy.
Yeah.
Like
There was a man on a mechanical two-legged, like a bipedal toilet. There's literally Metal Gear Rex in this game.
Yes.
Which
Ray,
I forgot
please.
about until just this moment. Oh, Metal Gear Ray, thank you. Until just this moment, I forgot about that. Every girl is either a lizard or bunny girl. It seems like a lizard,
what's
bunny, or
that
cat
about?
girl.
Yep. There's
So
yep. Sorry, I'm locked in, bro. Like
No.
dude, they made a game.
they
made a game.
all of it. They made all of it.
This is straight up like so the comments are so funny on this. They're like, yes, finally, video game 2.
Yeah, I mean that's funny, but it's like it's true. It's like like I don't know what else to say. I think when I see Tencent make a Horizon Zero Dawn knockoff so egregious, they actually get slapped down for it legally. I go, that's really embarrassing that they stole something so blatantly that it's like so obvious. When a team just does it, but for like 1,000 games, I think it's fucking hilarious and awesome. And no legal apparatus should ever stop them from being able to do that. It's great
because the labor right is tying them together. The argument against the
Horizon clone,
Tencent Horizon and Pal World, right, is like they just made
that
things again.
Yeah.
But no, like this team is trying to do literally the impossible.
Everything.
Like no one has asked them to, and they said, but "What if we just put all of them in one EXE?"
Yeah.
You
And
know,
not-
what if it
not
was
just-
Steam? What if you could play Steam?
Yeah.
What if you took your Steam library but made it into one game?
Yeah, really. Like, what if we just kind of melted it all to one symbiote, and that's
Yeah.
it? That's what the
I
game
think
is.
the only thing I'm concerned is like, what are you doing all of this for? Like, what is the driving motivation?
No, great question. It's probably some dumb horse shit that's vaguely racist.
I mean,
Yeah.
wow. I don't know, man. It's got wolf girls in it.
It's got wolf
Can't
girls
be
in
I
it.
don't think it could do. Yo,
The
damn.
cop's a lizard girl, like a dinosaur girl.
Remember when she arrests that baddie? Like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah. She just
Dude.
walked up to this tall baddie and arrested her, and I was like,
dude,
For what?
I love anime girls.
just for being hot on the street.
Yeah,
Crime.
Crime
Crime.
in this city,
dude.
in Ananta City,
In Ananta town.
being hot
There's
is a
Tetris?
crime. Yes. Mm-hmm.
At one point, you hack a screen,
yeah,
and then
you
they
play
just
Tetris.
You hack a
shoot
screen and play
Tetris on
Tetris.
the screen.
You played
Yep.
Tetris on the Shibuya building.
So
Yep.
This is pretty
And-
sick.
Looks great. I just wanted everyone to know about it and to know that I'm thinking about it and have. It's the only game I've pre-ordered in the past 20 years.
Okay.
That's like I'm kidding. It's going to be free, right? Probably free to play with some gotcha
I
shit.
hope
Who
not.
knows? Yeah, I hope it's a paid.
I hope it costs money.
I hope it's
Well,
a paid.
it is also going to be a mobile game, so that I
Yeah.
doubt it's going to be something they pay for.
It'll probably be free. Another thing announced at TGS today, as we recorded this, was Verizon.
Verizon.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah. buddy.
Verizon.
His name is Frieza. John.
Frieza.
Wait, I'm still
Uh,
watching this. I just need to tell you that there's a wolf girl in a bath towel, and then
Yeah.
she's. Okay. I need to turn this off.
Yeah.
Anyway, when I told
Yeah.
you that I couldn't go an episode without
I know.
a single bad thought, I actually
Yeah.
meant that I can't go 2 minutes without having.
I'm aware. Forza Horizon 6. This one's going to Japan.
Sure is.
I'm just happy we'll get seasons back, probably, right? I have to imagine that's going to be part of it.
Yeah,
I
they-
like.
Yeah,
I,
that's-
Inflamed.
I
Has to
like
be.
the. I love the seasons, and 4, 5 got a little bit away from that, but I really liked. I like the seasons in 4. Japan seems like a fun place to drive around. Why the
Yeah.
fuck not?
Sure.
If anything, maybe they'll have different parts of Japan. I don't know how they're gonna like string together different islands. Like, I would like to drive around like Hokkaido. That'd be sick. Mountainous regions. Do some toge in a snowy mountain, and then
That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
drive
that would be
through
sick.
drive through busy city streets, and then like the countryside as well. Like, there's a lot they can do with it. I just don't know how they're gonna string it together.
Yeah.
In a way that makes sense. But hey, man, if they can, if someone could do it, it's probably them.
Yeah.
Probably. Nikki, are you excited about this one?
I mean, I don't know. When is it supposed to come out? Did they even say?
Next
Or did
year,
they
I
just
think.
confirm?
Yeah,
Who
next year.
knows?
Yeah, ask
Yeah.
me then.
Okay.
I'll ask you then.
Do-
You know what?
you know,
I will.
That's
I
kind of
will
how I
do
feel.
that.
I
I'll
love
ask you
the
then.
Forza Horizon
Yeah,
games.
you love
The
Horizon.
first one is one of my favorite games of all time.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of am like, I didn't play the last one. Where was the last one?
Mexico.
Yeah, I didn't play
Mexico.
that one. Because by the time the one before, this is 6. I got
Yes.
burned out after the French one.
There was
after
no
the Western, the
French
Western
one.
Europe one. No,
UK.
no. Before
Was
that,
that?
Australia? Oh no, there was France. South France was 2, right? Or no, that was 1. Wait, 1 was Colorado.
the first one
2
in
was south of
Colorado.
France.
The second was south of France. The
Yeah.
third one,
Third one is Australia.
Australia, yeah.
So after the third one,
England.
is where I fell off.
England.
The English one is
So
the
you
one
missed
where
out
I
on
was
English.
Uh huh.
Like, I was like,
The English one was probably my least favorite. I don't
Sure,
understand.
God.
I don't
Really?
which is
I don't-
really tough because the English one is the one that had maybe the biggest mechanical.
Yeah, it had some
Shift.
good. It had some good shit in it. I thought that.
I played
thought
a lot
was
of it,
pretty
but
good.
I don't know. I don't fuck with British people like that.
Fair enough, honestly. Like, I think we can just leave it at that. We don't fuck
Yeah.
with British people here on the show.
Yeah.
We kill the queens and the kings and the princes. Nikki has
Are you okay?
Nikki has muted because someone is not only doing dishes in their house, but doing them in kind of a like a Gallagher-esque fashion. So it's just imagine, if you will, a comedian. That's like, hi, I'm the dish smashing comedian, and that's pretty much what's happening. That's okay. Last week, 2 weeks ago, it was saws. So it's something's
like,
always happening.
It's
you
always
know?
something.
And now a dog has joined. A dog has joined. A second dog has hit the podcast. All right, let's get away from this. Hey, what has everyone been playing? Nikki, have you been playing Hades 2?
No, because I was waiting for it to.
Okay, Michael, what have you been playing?
I reviewed Ghost of Yote.
You did. You should go read that review over on Imagine Games Network.
Yeah,
great.
IGN.com. I reviewed Ghost of Yote. If you want to get my thoughts on it, you can watch the video review on YouTube. I would not suggest watching it on the site, but it'll autoplay for you if you go read the review. So please do that.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I gave it 8 out of 10, and if you want to know more, you can go check that out. But for now,
I am legally obligated to not ask any follow-ups about this, but you can go read.
We never said that.
You can go read Michael Higham really nice review of Ghost of Yote. I read it a couple of hours ago, and it's very lovely. You should go to IGN.com. They need your clicks.
Yeah,
They need the clicks. I am excited about it.
Yeah,
I am too. I'm really excited.
I think I was saying last week, or maybe the week before, but I'm ready to let a PlayStation game into my life.
It's a PlayStation game.
Yeah. You know what's so funny is that the plot is almost identical to Assassin's Creed Shadows, but I'm like a million times more interested in playing it than Assassin's Creed Shadows. So, yeah.
You asked me about Hades 2.
Yeah.
I have not played any more of it because I don't know where my Steam Deck is.
Sure. Oh.
So then I was waiting.
Why did that happen? You don't know where it is.
Well, it's because I don't like using it. So
that's true. You don't like using it.
If I did, I would know. And then I bought it on the PlayStation or on the Nintendo Switch, and it said that it came out today.
Yeah.
But I can't play it.
What do you mean?
Hades 2?
Like whenever I start it, it says you can't play this yet, but it says that the game came out today. But the last time I checked was at like noon, and it wouldn't let me do it. Does it come out at 9? Is it
maybe
actually a
maybe
Friday
it comes out
release?
Tonight. Huh.
It might be a
Hades
Friday release because it's Nintendo
2
published, so it actually comes out at 9 p.m. today,
Nice.
which is technically.
Nah,
Should I just go grab my Switch right now?
Nah, it's out, guys.
I'm gonna try. Hold on.
Yeah, it's out. It's out.
Get fucking good, Nikki.
Yeah, it's out. Unless you're
9
maybe
a.m. PDT Thursday. Yeah. So
maybe Nikki's
system needs an update.
yeah, maybe it's Nikki's system is set to weird time. But yeah, it came out 9 a.m. Pacific this morning on the.
So have you tried turning it off and turning it back on?
Mm-hmm. Have you blown into the cartridge?
At 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you try booting it at like 8:37?
I was doing it before that.
Oh, well,
that
answers a lot of questions.
Okay.
All right,
Nikki, for a split second, thought that they had found a scoop.
I thought I was being oppressed.
There's a scoop happening here.
There's a couple of games that I played that I didn't talk about last week that I forgot to. Well, I guess actually it's only one, and then the other one I can talk about more now, but I haven't really played that much more of. And then there's a game that is on this list that John, did I also get code for Consume Me, or did just you get code for Consume Me?
Just I did. You saw the email.
Yeah,
I asked for 2. They did not
they
send
did
us
get
2.
back.
They
Okay,
just
that's fine.
yeah.
Because I was really excited about that game. I could just buy it. Okay, so Henry Halfhead is a game that the embargo was actually up last week and it came out last week, but I just forgot to talk about it. It is a game where you are a boy. Well, actually, you're just a person, and you go through the person's life from baby to death. And you have half of a head, and you have the ability, like Mario, like Cappy, to jump into any object. So then you're solving solving puzzles is so generous because they're not really puzzles. You're doing stuff as the objects to progress the story.
It's a little bit like thank goodness you're here. Like,
yes,
you know,
yes,
yeah,
it is
yeah,
a
yeah.
narrativized. There's a person speaking kind of all of the time.
Yeah.
It's a game that I really liked and will like more when I have kids.
Oh,
does that make sense?
Sure. Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It is a game that like I understand, love, and respect what they are doing, but also like it's not necessarily for me in this phase of my life right now.
Sure.
But I think the music is really good. I think it is cheerful. It is joyous. If you have a kid and you're listening to this and you're looking for something to play with them or watch or simply just watch them play, I think this is an excellent one of those. But I did not finish it because it just was like the narrative pull was not like I got it. But I really, really liked what they were doing. Blippo Plus came out this week.
Blippo Plus did come out, yeah.
Which I did talk about on this program.
You did?
In the past. Which is, again, it's a hybrid of public access and immortality. Where like public access television and immortality, where you're trying to figure out, there is a narrative thread that you are trying to figure out by watching a bunch of these like unbelievably well produced vignettes on like period accurate 80s like camera equipment and edited using 80s machinery. And it's really goofy. It's experimental. It is very Los Angeles because the whole thing was made here in Southern California. Like it feels deeply LA in its production, which obviously is exciting for me. And it has been out on Blippo. Non-Plus has been out on Playdate for the last couple of months, and now it is in color on PC and Switch. So you can go grab that. And that's been really nice. And then I played some more Skate, which like I think that game. I wish that game felt like 5% better.
Yeah.
Like I wish it just felt 5% better. But
yeah,
it really is fun. Like I do find myself doing the same thing I did with Skate 3, which is like I fire it up and then I say, okay, time to skateboard for 35 minutes, and then I skateboard for 35 minutes, and I have a really good time doing it. I think the way that the body's ragdoll is just kind of like all time. Like I actually do think it's all time body flopping in a video game. In this one,
we love a body flop.
Yeah, there is some stuff that is like, I don't know how they're gonna make money on this one. I really don't. There is so little incentive to spend money. And the number of other player characters I've seen wearing the same white shirt, black pants that you start with is so high that I'm like, oh boy.
No one's spending VC on this one.
No one is spending. Nobody is spending any money on it.
It is just fucking absurd that they did not release this game with like 10 characters, like fucking Commander Shepard, male and female, Garrus Vakarian, like. If you, I might spend $5 to shred with Garrus Vakarian. Like I might do that,
and that is like so
like
obviously
they should
a lever
do that.
They can pull,
yeah,
right? Like the game has been out, quote unquote. Again, we've talked about this before, but like this game has been out since on the podcast last week. I said 2023. It was actually 2022 when I played that ill-gotten copy of the game. There is a million and one levers they can still pull to make money on this if they decide to do it. But it is kind of shocking to me that some of those levers weren't pulled from the
to begin with.
It
feels like leaving money on the table, and maybe that's was outside of the scope of the original vision of it. And maybe they'd be like, hey, well, down the road, like we can do this. Could be like EA's Fortnite, but it's video game skateboarding. And, because like I watched the homies play this. They're doing some crazy shit.
No,
in this game.
like I do think like the base of it is really good. Like I do think like the mechanically it is good. There are still some things. I think the thing like very specifically, I'll you know what? I'll get granular.
Yeah.
The ways that and ties into the thing that I was talking about last week, which is that the game, because it is in Frostbite, it is chaining animations together to locomote you, as opposed to pulling a unit through space.
An object through space. Yes.
Yeah. So the ways that the board interacts with small pieces of geometry will do some delightful things sometimes, where you'll hit an edge and the game's like, I think I'm gonna throw you 30 feet in the air, and then it throws you 30 feet in the air, and then it's like, that's really funny. But then other times you are just trying to ollie up a curb so you can continue your line, and then you hit the curb and you lose all momentum because the back trucks. You should have the game should have just fudged the math for you to clear the for you to just clear it, because that would have been the more fun thing. But it doesn't do that, because the way that when you decided to trigger the animation was either fractionally too early or fractionally too late, and that is what determines whether or not you're able to progress over very small things. That doesn't feel particularly good. Sometimes the ways that the skateboard interacts with grinds feels less consistent and less predictable than it did in Skate 3. There was a stickiness to rails in Skate 3 that I really, really appreciated. And the rain, there is still some like homing, like magnetism actually is probably the word I mean. There is some of that, but like the number of rails where I'm like, obviously I was trying to grind down this handrail. Like obviously that's what I was trying to do, and the game's like,
we don't know what you're trying to do. Who could say?
We frostbited you out of that situation.
Yeah, what if you broke both your ankles on the?
Yeah.
There's watching it. There's like a weird inconsistency with how that game handles momentum.
It's not predictable.
Yeah, like really I'm watching homies like do for like vert skating, and they're like, why am I losing so much speed when I go up this quarter pipe or whatever? I'm like, I don't know. Try ollieing at the right time. And like, oh, okay, sure. Where it's like yes, you should be ollieing at the right time to carry that momentum up and down a quarter pipe. But like the way the game just like halts you because you didn't do that is like,
it'll stop you fucking dead.
Like that's not how life works.
Roads.
Yeah.
Too. Like you'll be going straight. Yeah. And you'll lose momentum in ways that are that's just not how wheels work. It just does something. It's really
that
tough.
Has to be Frostbite because that predictability thing that you just mentioned.
Yeah.
That is so endemic with its other sports games. Like Madden is consistently one of the least predictable games in terms of how those physical bodies are going to react with each other. That's why you get these clips of people having these unbelievably frustrating, stupid things happen that would have never, ever happened when the Frostbite engine wasn't being used to do it. It just wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's tough because it's like 98% of the time.
Yeah.
It's doing the stuff you want.
Sure.
The 2% is really loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's real loud.
Yeah. And for what? I mean, I guess that's my thing is that because that 2% is so loud, I don't know what we're really gaining with the 98%. Like, it was fine without it. You could have done some cool stuff without it, and now you're stuck with it, quote unquote, stuck with it, because they've had the off ramp many times to do something else, but they haven't. And they've just stuck with it, and it's like I think that loud 2% is a problem for me. It may not be a problem for a lot of players, but it is a problem for me.
Yeah. Damn. Remember when Frostbite was made for Battlefield, and that was it.
And that's the thing, right? Like I understand as much as I love to joke about the ways that video games are made. I do understand, like, when you build an engine out, and an engine as mature as Frostbite is, it does have considerations now that it did not when it was made, because EA has asked DICE, as they have built out the engine, to allow them to make other video games inside of it.
Yeah.
But still, the bones of it were designed and intended for a first-person shooter.
Like a large-scale
first-person shooter.
And destruction. That was like the whole point of Frostbite, was like, hey, our destruction model is state-of-the-art.
Yes.
Right.
And
It's like I'm
now,
not fucking running through brick walls in Madden,
Exactly.
but that'd be fucking
Yeah,
cool
exactly.
actually.
Yeah, no, and now like Battlefield 6 and Madden 26 and Skate are all in the same engine, and that is like that's not good. Like that isn't.
No.
It's
That's
not a, it's not
it's
a
funny, though.
generalist. It's
funny.
really funny,
really
but it's
funny.
not like
Yeah, yeah.
Unreal Engine, for as many flaws as Unreal Engine 5 has, it is a generalist engine, right?
Yeah.
Unity is a generalist engine. You can build a lot of different things inside of it because it was designed to support a lot of things inside of it. Frostbite, they made it so they could make Battlefield good, and then they were like, we're gonna make Dragon Age and Mass Effect in it also.
Yep.
Dude, what if you could just like drag and drop your Madden files into Battlefield 6 and just
Oh,
fucking
nice.
running around like Lamar Jackson with a
That would be
football?
so sick.
Yo, just fucking, juking
That'd
the
be
tank and
amazing.
shit. Like,
Yeah.
they're using truck stick on these motherfuckers.
That'd be incredible. That'd be so good. Yeah, Skate's one of those guys. I still have not fired it up. I've watched a lot of people play it. I did download it this afternoon, so it is something I want to dive into. But yeah, I definitely want to check it out. To get back to the point, just really quick, briefly before we move on. I get that like they might have levers to pull in terms of financing itself with DLC or just purchasable items or whatever. But from a business perspective, it distresses me as someone, like, if I put myself in the shoes of someone that works for EA, it is distressing that was not ready on day one of this early access.
And
like that because like you do, there's a long tail on these free to play games, but you do kind of have a first impression zone that was the past couple weeks, and when none of that stuff is ready, it makes it feel really
That's
loud.
it's kind of your reputation for a while.
Yeah,
It's going to take a
yeah.
lot to shake off that reputation, unfortunately.
Yeah,
It's
like
just-
I don't know why you would set yourself up for what like FBC Firebreak is doing right now, which is they basically like back to the drawing board. Hey guys, remember when we released that game earlier this summer and like kind of nobody played it after 2 days? Like we're doing some stuff now. It's like you never want to be in that position. So you got to start strong. And I think Skate kind of didn't do that. So
Yeah, you control when your video game comes out.
yeah, you do control that. I mean,
Like you
there
pick when that is. I
there,
guess
there are
there's-
forces above you at EA that
Yeah.
are probably telling you need to come out before a certain fiscal date of the year, which is total bullshit. But like at the same time, you still have some control over that. You do.
Yeah. And also like, no, yeah, that's it. Like the game has been in some semblance of playable for 4 years.
Yes.
So like, I'm also wondering if this was a shit or get off the pot
Yeah.
situation where
Yeah.
they were like, it's been too
You gotta have
fucking long,
something
but you
or
have to do
or
something.
it's over.
Yeah,
Right.
get what you have out now,
Right.
so we can determine, because it has been a long time.
Yeah. Yeah. It has. It has.
So-
So
Who
Yeah.
knows?
Who knows?
A lot of people were playing it over the weekend.
Yeah.
Last weekend, like there were queues to get in. So I do not think that it is not popular.
no.
And there are clips all over the internet of people enjoying and playing the video game. But there's
Going,
no way they're spending money in it, and that's
No, they're
what
not.
EA needs and
Yeah, like
wants
how long
right
is the
now.
tail on this thing in its
Yeah.
current state? Like before it kind of everyone's like, all right, I had my fill, and they might like,
Yeah.
hey, we have an update, we have a bunch of new shit. And it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go back to it at some point. So I don't know. I liked Skate 1, 2, and 3, and I was really excited for this. I still have my hoodie that I got in like 2020 for this game.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I can't wait. Well, Skate's coming soon if they're sending us
Yeah.
merch.
Yeah.
Such was not the case.
Yep.
That game was probably not even being made at the time. But I don't know. I don't want to say like I'm disappointed or sad or anything. That's like kind of not the feeling. It's just like,
Yeah.
oh man, like I wish it was more.
Missed opportunity is what it
Missed
feels
opportunity
like.
is a good way to put it, because like it's
Yeah.
not bad. It's kind of cool, and it's kind of a lot of it is what I want from Skate. But
Sure.
I'm like, oh, Skate 1 and at least 3 felt a bit like a cultural phenomenon would probably be too strong of a word to attach to it.
It had cultural cachet, though.
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
Sure. Yeah.
And I think y'all were talking about this last week, actually.
Yeah.
So I don't want to like retread the conversation.
No, but
skate
I
culture
think that's
having-
I think that's true, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like it's missing some of that, both from what feels like a bit of an intention perspective, like it feels like maybe it's part of a choice, but also just feels like a consequence of the time. Like it's not.
Yeah.
It's not being released in any sort of like moment where skating is, in the zeitgeist at all. So it's just,
I remember, like I remember Skate 1. It's like, I'm going to do this particular line because I can unlock like P rods, and I want to wear that because like the camera is on the floor. I'm looking at my shoes all the time, and of course I want to wear P rods. Like those shoes are sick, or half cabs, or whatever the case might be. Like that was cool at the time. That was novel. Don't necessarily care about that anymore. Yeah. So what's the thing now?
Also, that's not even the progression in the game anymore, right?
Yeah.
Now they want you to spend money on it, so the stuff, like I'm not running missions in this game. Like the game is asking me to do, like to crush spots or whatever the verbiage is in this one, and I'm like, no, like I'm just gonna skate around until I see a thing I want to skate. And then I'm going to skate.
And I'm going to skate it
for a while, and then I'm going to get bored. The fact that this game is only 6 gigs, though, is going to keep them on a lot of consoles in a way that I think is
absolutely
secret.
That is
like in a way
that
like,
is
I think it's
legitimately
so
great point.
Yeah, the game is so small.
Yep.
Because
it's gonna escape. It's gonna escape so many cleanings.
No,
it's like
sure,
I just sort by biggest, and I go, I haven't played fucking whatever.
I'm get this shit off my fucking box.
Yeah,
and it's like,
yeah.
The fact that Skate is gonna be at the bottom of that list.
Yep.
It is going to have sticking power that way, but I guess
that's
you don't want your game to have sticking power because it's small.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, you gotta hang your hat on something.
Yeah,
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. We're watching a big ship come in, and Nikki's like, "Look at the barnacle it made it the entire time! Wow, what a valuable barnacle! That's so great.
What a valuable barnacle."
I got a quick hit of 3 things. Consume Me, yes, we talked about that. It's a life sim kind of teenage RPG. Amazing art style. I love it so much. I've not played that much of this, but I do think it is wonderful. I will probably write up some fuller impressions of it over the weekend. A game I did play a little bit more of is Easy Delivery Company, which is a lo-fi... I dare say, kind of I'm gonna coin a new phrase.
If you say close them up, I'm gonna get
It's well, we're close. I was gonna say a creepy cozy. It's a little bit of a creepy cozy.
What the fuck is that?
It's got a little bit of creep. It's a little scary, not scary, but like eerie. It's a little off in some ways, but in a way that I think is really endearing. Great music in this thing. You are just making deliveries between little places, and it's not, you don't have a mini map. You're kind of like finding your way around, memorizing how to get places, meeting interesting characters, running little quests for them. I like it a lot. You should definitely check it out. Runs well on Nintendo Switch. I said 3. I've got 4 to talk about. Trails in the Sky first chapter is the remake of the Trails in the Sky game.
It isn't.
And nope, it is.
What do you hate Trails? Do you hate
I just
Peak?
don't think it's real.
Oh,
I just don't think the words that you're saying are.
You don't think Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky is a real game?
First chapter.
First chapter?
You don't think that's real?
Aren't
That's
there
real.
like 8 of these where you're?
There are
eight?
a lot of them.
No.
There's
How
many?
How many do you think there are? It's not.
Yeah,
8.
how many do you think you? Give us a shoot answer.
17 of these video games.
Close.
Close.
Well, Price is Right rules 8 is 8 wins, but
8.
Yeah.
you're pretty close.
12.
I
Yeah.
think there's like 12 at this point.
Yeah, I
like
think it's
in this particular existing universe of, because Legend of
Trails
Heroes
in the Sky.
is like a catch-all
Much
term
older.
for-
Yep.
They should do the Shin Megami Tensei thing and just drop it.
They
Just
should.
start calling everything Trails, which
Yep.
the fan base also refers
They
to.
kinda
It as
did.
just like it's
Yeah.
the Trails series. It's Legend
Yeah.
of Heroes kind of doesn't matter, but yeah, there's 3 Sky games, there's 2 Crossbell games, there's 4 Cold Steel games, there's an interstitial one, then there's 2 of the fucking what's the Daybreaks.
Daybreak. Yep.
And I think that's where they're at now.
Yep.
Reverie
This
is the
is-
one that was like a inner.
That's
like
a cross,
like
an interlude. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How is this different than Skies of Arcadia?
Oh boy, like how much time do you have? All right, so my big thing with Trails in the Sky, which I think is a really good game, by the way. Your I think your mileage varies based on if you think Estelle Bright, the main character, fucking stinks or not. Like she
she's so
is. She's so annoying. She's so annoying.
Yeah.
She's so annoying.
But like that's her appeal. She's cool.
It is her
annoying.
appeal. She's cool, annoying, I guess, but like the voice acting and the performance in this really takes that over the top in a way that I'm kind of like, I'm struggling a little bit to get through. Nikki, what do you think the first 2 minutes of this game do? So imagine, imagine if you are Estelle Bright, a teenage girl. You're at home. Your father is a world-renowned, like let's call it like a loosely affiliated private investigator / cop. No, he brings something home. What does he bring home to his teenage daughter?
Gun that he finds? Sword
no.
that he finds?
No.
Cursed box.
A human man wrapped up like a mummy. Boy that he brings home and goes, "Hi, Estelle, this is your new brother, Joshua." In the first 2 fucking minutes of the game. It's crazy.
Why is he wrapped up like a mummy?
Because
We'll find
that's a bit of a spoiler, but it's like I won't say what the spoiler is, but it's like it's a human boy who he encountered and brought home and adopted for reasons.
Yeah.
All right.
You never find
Yeah.
like
In
a
Hades
like
2, you can go up now.
You could go up now. They should put that on the box. You could go up now.
Hades 2 is about going up.
It's about going up. But Trails in the Sky does a really interesting thing. There are 2 battle systems that you could basically like jump in and out of. There is this kind of like live action based on the field battle system, which like if you're just facing one guy or like someone easy, it's kind of
Lower level
faster. It's like it's faster. It's nice. And you can switch it to this turn based system that's a lot like Final Fantasy X, which is a great battle system in my opinion. And it's great. So if you've never played Trails in the Sky, this is probably the quote unquote definitive way to do it. Although you could easily go get the original on Steam and play those the way they are. They're basically PS1 games or PS.
Yeah, or get it from the library.
They were
PS1,
PSP
PS2.
games.
They were PSP
So they're like
games.
PS1 and a half.
PS1 and a half
they're in that
games
weird spot,
essentially.
yeah.
But they're great. And this remake is solid. It's interesting. But yeah, if you're not a fan of like, let's call it like anime exposition of like, "Oh, Joshua, you're playing this song. You're so silly." And Joshua's like, "Yeah, I love this song, but I guess it's not as cool as your hobbies, Estelle." Like stuff like that's like, my patience for that shit is going down as I get older personally. So there is some of me that is annoyed by this game.
I'm not gonna say that I am there with you, but I am trending that direction. I guess. And I think again, I haven't finished the first chapter remake. I have seen a lot of it, and I've played some of it myself because there's a pretty chunky demo out there if you haven't bought it yet. That will give you a really good idea of what this is. And I was like, I don't want to say I'm an original Trails sicko, but I was on the Trails trail back in 2019, and since then I have seen this series kind of. It hasn't reached like critical mass, I would say, but that niche has now become a step above being a niche. I would say like its fan base has grown exponentially in the years since that I got into it. Now, whether or not I had a place in its growing popularity. No,
yeah,
I'm just
what'd
kidding.
you do?
I was oh my god. Okay, so here's the thing.
You made the game.
Some people talk about it like they made the game. There's a lot.
That's you know what? That's how everybody who talks about Disco Elysium sounds.
Yeah. It's such a. So one of my other friends said. One of my other friends said. I can't take credit for that phrasing, but I was like, holy shit, that's such a good way to describe super fans who are so attached to like a series or a game. Like
Uh-huh.
there are a lot of Kingdom Hearts fans who talk about Kingdom Hearts like they made it.
Oh my
like they were
God,
there
yeah.
alongside
Right.
Nomura making it, and it's like, all right, relax. Like you could be a super fan. I used to be like this about things, but I've grew up. But the thing, okay, so a couple things. Well, I was on GameSpot podcasts in 2019 and 2020. I was so annoying about this shit. And this is kind of what I was talking about. Like, I look back, I'm like, ooh, cringe. And there was like an episode where I talked about Trails of Cold Steel 2 like for 20 minutes uninterrupted. And I'm like, yo, I am scaring the hose. Like, I would never do this today. But at that time, I was like so wrapped in this idea that I need to talk about this game because it was so special. And I look back and I'm like, man, I scared the hose. What can you say?
What can you say?
So, but I learned from then, but there are a lot of people around me who have gotten into the series since then and have lapped me. So like exponential, like they've totally lapped me. They're like way deep into the series where I'm like, okay, cool. Like y'all can have your fun. I'm happy for y'all. Like I played Cold Steel 1, 2, first chapter and second chapter. And after that, I'm like, I think I want to see the rest of the series because this series does things that no other video game or RPG series does. But holy shit, it takes a lot of effort.
It takes a lot to get there. Yeah.
It's the games aren't complicated. They're like just complex enough, and they're very well written. They're very interesting, but it's just a lot, you know.
It's just big. They're just big games. They're really, really big.
And then the point, John, you were making about like kind of your tolerance petering out for this style of storytelling and writing.
Yeah.
I think what exacerbates it is that Sky was not voiced, and so like a lot of the goofiness was embedded in the writing, and that's cool because I think a lot of personality comes out when it's sharply written for a non-voiced thing. And then when you attach voices to it, and like it's been relocalized as well, and like localization isn't bad, it's just different. But I think once you start attaching like voice performances to it, then it becomes something else. And I think what I liked about the Sky trilogy is that not that it was like easy or fast to get through, but it's like it was pretty brisk. Like the Sky first chapter was never meant to be like a super long game. Like it's
slog.
30, 40 hours maybe. And it has like a fast forward button as well. So it felt like a really efficient. I don't want to say efficient. It felt like it respected my time, especially for an RPG. Like that's kind of sort of rare, and when a game does do that, you're like, oh, that's a nice feature. This makes it easy to recommend to other people, and it's easy to get through this trilogy arc of this series. So that's cool, but I think it becomes something different when you have a remake of this scale, and I don't know if I'm like fully on board, and I think a lot of people do like it. It's really good, it's really well made. I just don't know if this is what I want from the Sky trilogy in particular.
Yeah, I think it's worth saying that this and the Deus Ex and the Final Fantasy Ivalice Tactics Ivalice stuff, all part of like an evolving conversation about remakes and remasters that feels, bigger than probably what I want to get into right now. But like at first blush, I would say the Trails in the Sky remake is so big and different and expanding on the original that it's like, okay, that feels like a kind of a definitive version, but the longer I play it, the more I found myself having some affection for the original version of it and going which is like kind of what ended up happening to me with the Final Fantasy VII remake and Rebirth, is going like, this is interesting, this is different, this is a riff, it's almost something different than Final Fantasy VII. But especially by the time halfway through Rebirth comes around, I'm like, brother, like, bring me back to 1997. I just want to play Final Fantasy VII again.
Boomer.
Yeah, maybe so. All right, one last thing I wanted to talk about. A game I did not expect to play this week was Baby Steps. This is the Bennett Foddy Death Stranding game, basically. You are Nate. You are just a onesie-wearing slob going through the wilderness. Your movement is lifting each individual leg and then leaning in a direction to take a step. I am incredibly good at this game because I walk exactly like this man walks. And it is awesome that I'm so good at it. I picked it up very quickly. I understand the representation. It is deeply frustrating, but not in a way that I would dissuade someone from checking it out. It is, I think it is starting to be interesting from a what are you trying to say perspective. Some people talk about this protagonist the way that I talk about the Y2K, a postmodern RPG protagonist. If anyone remembers that game sucked, and so did that protagonist. I don't think this guy is that bad. But yeah, it's an interesting Devolver Digital joint, and I played a couple hours of it today and was intrigued. I'm gonna play more. It's kind of wild. That's all I got. Niki, you wrote sports down.
I didn't. I think that was Michael.
You are getting us mixed up.
Sorry.
Well, it's because
y'all look alike.
To be fair,
that's like I was in my mind. I'm like, how is John gonna react to this? It's like what's the worst thing he can say? Don't say it. Don't say it. And then found it. He chooses literally the renegade option. It's like he can't say this.
I interrupted with the renegade option.
This is something I've never quite understood with Google Maps or Google Docs. I'm logged in.
Yeah, why are you an anonymous whale?
That it makes you anonymous.
You're anonymous moose.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I get frustrated when I share documents with people for editorial purposes, and I'm like, just fucking tell me who it is.
Just tell me who's in
I know. Just tell me who it is.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Anyway, Michael wrote sports.
I wanted to talk about sports.
Okay.
I guess the number one thing I wanted to talk about, I know we've been going on for a while, but
that's all right.
We're week 3 in the NFL season.
Sure.
I haven't really been paying attention. What's the top? What's the biggest?
The Colts, the Indianapolis Colts are the best team in the league.
Really? Okay.
This is not a bit.
Who's their starting quarterback now?
Daniel Jones, the fucking cast off from the New York Giants. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Their defense is great. They've got Jim Irsay's daughter is a fucking baddie on the sidelines. Does she now own the team?
Yeah,
she owns the team. She's got a headset on the coaching staff, and she's making notes, and she's calling it's wild. It's like
I don't know.
I'm watching the culture.
We're gonna get good.
I'm watching the culture of that team. I'm like, that's an infectious sideline. That's a pretty fun thing.
That's a team that is, I think, maybe a real court. That team is this year's Houston Texans, I think.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
From last year.
Yeah.
I think that team is a real quarterback away from maybe being good.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Wait, who is?
The Colts.
Indianapolis.
Oh, the Colts. Okay.
Yeah.
Is Daniel Jones not putting up numbers? Or is he just
Daniel Jones he's looked pretty fucking good, but I don't believe it.
Yeah,
I don't believe it.
He'll regress to the mean at some point.
Yeah, they're I think they will end up wild card, and then I think they will get bounced.
Yeah,
they should. You know who they should get? They should get Russell Wilson. He's going to be kicked out of Giants soon. Yeah, he hasn't been great this.
Yeah, we got benched. So
yeah, I mean, ever since he went to the Broncos, I was like, no, he's got another one in him. He's got another one. I don't know. I have this weird emotional attachment to Russell Wilson's trajectory for some reason. He's the corniest.
He's banging Sierra.
I actually don't care about that. I'm not mad. Who could be mad about that? I'm happy for him.
Who thinks about that? Who spends a minute thinking about that?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
It's whatever. No, I really liked watching him on the field. I thought his style of play was so good. I'm like, this guy's gonna be a Hall of Fame. That
little dude can fucking sling it. That deep ball is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he went to the Broncos and forgot how to play football for some reason.
And then for a nanosecond, everyone thought he was great again, except he was just playing the Cowboys, and that's why he looked so good.
Still lost.
How about them boys? How are the boys doing?
Oh, they're bad. They play Green Bay on Sunday night. They're gonna get beat by. I'm gonna try to be realistic. I'm gonna say they're gonna get beat by 23 points.
Okay.
I think that I said 40 to someone yesterday, but I think that's not probably accurate.
Is Dak Prescott still healthy?
Healthy.
Or does he play for the team?
Looks like shit. Yeah, no, he does.
Okay.
We got the brakes beaten off of us by Chicago last week. So
by the Bears?
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
plastered.
You got
Imagine,
so, to death.
dude. Imagine
Yeah, we got
Patrick
flea-
Klepek just going in through your front door, beating the shit out of you, and leaving.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
100%. I know. Yeah.
The
That's
Chargers
crazy.
are
I was
really
like,
good.
I'm subscribed
Chargers are
to
good?
crossplay. Don't hit me. I'm screaming at Patrick Klepek. Yeah, the Chargers are good.
The
Hell
Chargers
yeah.
are good, but they lose a key piece every week. So
Mm.
by
Yep,
the time
injuries, not good.
Yeah, by the time week 16
Is
or
the Herb
18
healthy?
arrives, there will be for now.
Herbert's healthy. Yeah. Lad McConkey's still there.
Who the fuck?
Best name in the league, Lad
Lad
McConkey. Lad McConkey
McConkey.
is last year's Puka Nakua from the year before that.
Just like this young receiver who
You
just
know?
tearing
Yeah,
it
he's
up.
the yes.
Like has no business being
Yeah,
like.
just a kind
And then
of a
before that
pure-
was Cooper Cup. Like
Correct.
It's
Yes.
crazy. Like who are these receivers who would just have like all time seasons?
Yeah,
and no
then
one
they,
scouted
you know what?
them
They
like that.
also have all time names.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cooper
Like,
Cup,
Cooper-
Puka Nakua,
great name.
Lad McConkey. Yeah.
Great.
That's a
Antoine
start. That's a
Randall
That's a George Lucas name if I've ever heard one. Lad
He's got
McConkey.
these motherfuckers got Star Wars characters.
Yeah.
Out on the field. That's cool.
Yeah, no, like
Chiefs bad.
NFL's Chiefs bad. Thank fucking God. That's so fun. Like that's
Yeah.
so fun.
Who?
The
Chiefs.
Chiefs are
Oh,
bad.
Chiefs are bad. Okay,
bad.
cool. It's
Yeah,
about
they're bad.
It's about time.
This is gonna be the last year the tush push is a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what's
they
the,
will
I've been
remove it.
hearing like rumblings about that. Like what's the big deal
For
about
for
it?
whatever reason, it took them 2 years to like look at the tape more closely to figure out that
Like
Philly
everyone's
has
committing
been-
false starts.
Yeah, everyone's been false start. They've been false starting on like almost half of their successful tries.
Yeah.
Is basically what they've figured out.
Oh, okay.
And it's just like, wait, hold on, guys. Like, that's probably a reason to ban it if they can't referee it
Do it
properly.
real.
Yeah.
So like, as I was and still kind of am a person that's like, if you don't go offsides, like that's a perfectly legal play. You should do it. Who gives a shit? But like a lot of the recent ones, especially, they were very clearly offsides. So
Well, I don't know. Refs fucking start calling it then. Like,
everyone in the commentary booth is like, it's so hard to officiate. I'm like, I'm looking at the
you
fucking
look at the
tape
ball.
right now,
look at
guys.
Is the
tape.
ball
Like,
snapped
I'm
or
looking
is
at
it
the
not?
tape, guys. Like, I'm looking at the tape from a vantage point that you could get to. I'm
Yeah.
just telling you, like, wherever the camera is, you could also be there, basically. So I don't really get that, but whatever.
That's
Yeah.
what's up, man. Okay,
That's what's
well,
up.
cool.
Yeah,
Sports,
That's
man.
sports.
sports. I love sports. Hey, let's answer some Hive questions. Let's go to VGBees.com/join. You can join the Hive right now for as little as $9.99 a month. And you can go to the Hive category and go to Hive questions and ask us a question. We have a lot of good ones. We'll start with Valerie B. I'm just going to skip the preamble and say, can I get a tier list of Topo Chico flavors?
Ooh.
This is a short answer. It's
Yeah,
the
none of them are
regular,
good. The
unflavored
regular
one,
one. Yeah.
and then everything else is trash.
Yeah.
It's
Sorry.
so refreshing.
Yeah.
The worst.
Add
thing
your
in the-
own flavor. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Is that like make a little lemon lime, like squeeze like 5 lemons and limes into a jar, and then like pour a little bit into the bottom of a glass before you pour your Topo Chico. That's what you need. That's all it is.
I am on the website.
Yes.
What is a Topo Chica?
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
Is it
Oh
like-
no.
For
Oh,
women.
Oh,
No.
sorry. So Topo Chicos and Chicas is their new exclusive club. You can become
Oh,
a VIP
God.
Chico or Chica and receive
Nikki,
first
you
looks on new
scared the
flavors,
shit
no.
out of me.
exclusive offers, special event info, and more. Check out some of the offerings below.
Well, what do they have? Why does it have to be binary?
Well, because soda juice is binary, water is binary. Michael,
Now-
obviously.
Nikki, can
Gendered
I
water.
ask you a question?
What's up?
As a resident mixologist,
Yeah.
or at least that's how I think of you.
Uh-huh.
Why would they sell Topo Chico
Club soda.
Yes,
You
that's
did,
the
John?
question I was trying. That's the question I was trying to ask. You got it. Why would they sell club soda as a mixer when
I don't know, dog.
when the normal thing is? Yeah, that's
so
weird.
My understanding is that this angle is Fever Tree, I think, is Pepis.
Yeah. I got it. Yeah, so they basically did the Coke Pepis. Got it.
Fever Tree.
Okay.
Oh, Fever Tree is actually independent. It is not Pepis. But there, so many people, when they go to get a nice mixer, they just grab the Fever Tree. And I think Coca-Cola was like, okay, well, we already make this juice, so we'll just make the bottles little, and then that's what they did.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah, I've never had a canned Topo Chico, and I won't.
Yeah,
that's
just
the whole.
It's
the
a
whole
glass
appeal.
bottle. It's a glass. You have to get a glass bottle, unflavored. Bring your own flavor to the table. If you have to
I
have
think there's something about drinking out of a glass that
Yeah,
makes it
that's
taste
awesome.
better.
Yep.
Sorry, that's just it's like it feels like it's colder too when it's out of a glass.
Yep.
Like I think glass is better at retaining coldness. So like, come on, what are we doing?
I also I lied. I have had a Topo Chico out of a can, and it's the hard Topo Chico, and that was
It's
horrible.
the seltzers, right?
It was
Yeah.
bad.
Those are really gross.
Yep.
It's because they are, say it with me, malt liquor.
Hey, I love
Malt
malt liquor.
liquor.
I don't. The only good
Malt
canned
liquor?
cocktails are just sparkling water, and then they put hard alcohol in it.
When they like Cutwaters.
Yeah, Cutwaters are no.
Cutwaters are
No.
there are a lot of like most of the Cutwater flavors are disgusting because they're so packed with sugar. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
there's so much fun.
Oh
If
my
you want,
God.
you know what? Here's a recommendation. If it's tomorrow's Friday, or it's today's Friday when you're listening. If you're trying to have a bad Saturday morning, just have 2 Cutwater margaritas right
Yeah.
now.
The
Yeah.
hangovers you
Just
get
drink-
from a Cutwater
Yeah.
it's different.
Yeah.
It's different. Like
Yeah.
you get specific hangovers from old Four Loko, which are like the worst. Like in terms of like tier of like worst hangovers you can get.
Yeah.
Original Four Loko is S tier. Cutwaters, especially anything of like at 12%, the margarita especially, that's an A tier hangover right there. Like it's like syrup.
Horrible.
The bar my buddies used to go to in Austin before I decided to never go to again because I found out that they ended up rejecting the proposal from the city to make their bar more handicap accessible because they were grandfathered into a different. So I just stopped going to it. But before that happened, they were making margaritas with Four Loko.
Yeah.
So
That's-
it was like it
You
was
don't wanna go
tequila.
there.
It was tequila, lime, Four Loko, and like other stuff. And it was like
Holy
people were getting fucked up bad at this
Weird.
place.
Really?
Yeah, weird.
Huh.
It's totally
Wow.
weird.
I bet this place is like funded by like insurance companies.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
That's what I would do. They got grandfathered into being ableist.
Yeah, that's a thing. You could.
It's
they-
like
if
it's
you're
kind
building
of like
it-
there
old enough.
are some historical rules that basically say like you don't have to do it if you don't want to. That kind
it's
of
it's
thing.
like if you see like a 90-year-old white man, you're like, he can say it. Like
yeah.
I mean, it's not that he can say it. It's like if he says it, it's like
Yeah, no, that's right.
die.
Sure. Funk asking, do you ever get jump scared by something in a song that you've listened to a million times, but it still scares you anyway? The only
Yeah.
thing, no, go ahead, Nikki.
The end of Mr. Roboto scared me when I was a kid, and it scares me now.
That's a good one. That's a good pull. That's a good pull.
When he says,
the-
"I'm Kilroy," what does that mean?
I'm
Who is
Kilroy.
that? I don't know what that means. The rest of the song was pretty chill. We were having
It
a
was
pretty
pretty
good
fine.
time talking about all the cool stuff Mr. Roboto could do.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end, you've done a crazy, scary swap, and now you're Kilroy. I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Scared the shit
No.
out of me.
Yeah.
I couldn't run to my iPod Shuffle fast enough when that song came on to turn it off.
Nine
Once I
Inch
got to
Nails
the
is 9 Inch Nails. That the song "Hurt" has this like crescendo after he basically finishes the last verse. Scares me. I literally have to skip the song once he gets to the final
Yep.
verse. I'm just like, nope, don't want to do that. Bye. Sorry, Trent. I don't want to get my ears blasted out. Sorry. So that's one. Do you have one, Michael?
I get like I don't want to say triggered because that is a medical term, but
Is it?
adjacent. I don't know. I guess it is. I want to be respectful, but like there are some songs like I attach to certain people who aren't in my life anymore that I like. As soon, like the second it comes on, I'm like, oh, skip, scale,
yeah.
scale.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Electric Gauntlet asking, do you have any recs for controllers with good hand feel?
No, they don't make those anymore.
Good.
The 8-bit dough ones are pretty
8-bit dough is
good.
8-bit dough is pretty good.
But Michael, I'm sure knows. That's his whole fucking gig.
That's your whole gig.
I have been using. If you want like big controllers, I think the Scuff controllers are pretty sick because their handles are so beefy.
Sure.
Because it has like four back buttons. Like this one in particular, I use on PC. It's also really fucking expensive though. It's like $120 or whatever.
Yep.
But it has 4 back buttons, which I think are convenient for me and how I play games. But the grips are so meaty that I'm like, hell yeah, dude. Because I have big ass hands and like I like the new Pro controller for Switch. I think it's a really well built controller and the buttons feel good and the sticks feel amazing. But holy hell, dog! Like you could not have made the handles on it any slimmer.
Yeah,
And
they're pretty slim.
I was like playing Tears of the Kingdom again for like 3 hours straight, and my hands were like, I don't think I want to. Like, I'm gonna go use my wired Switch 1 controller because it has beefier handles on it. Some of those cheap Switch controllers actually work pretty fucking well. Like the Power A wired ones, like them shits held me down for a whole ass generation, bro. Like that shit was good.
Yeah.
I think the DualSense has grown on me a little bit.
The DualSense has also grown on me, and I think that is because I've been using it much more.
Yeah, it's not just like I'm tolerating it; I'm like actually enjoying it.
Yeah, like I think the adaptive triggers are kind of fun.
They're pretty good.
I think they're kind of fun, and I'm sure because I'm sure Baby Steps uses them all the time. Question mark.
I'm playing on PC, so I don't know.
So you don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'll say adaptive triggers in Yote, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're different between the two. You have like a heavy bow that it's like heavier on the trigger. I'm like, oh, this is kind of.
I also
feel
saw
like it vibrates too, because like when you pull the string on a bow, it's like
Yeah.
there's a resistance you have to fight with, of course, but it also like vibrates ever so slightly that is like the tension of the bowstring feels like it's in the trigger, which is like, oh, that's.
Yeah, that's
cool.
That's the shit. And I think I've said this before, but like that's the shit that is like what next generation video games I kind of always thought would be. But then it kind of at a certain point it just turned into they look better, and then looked the same.
Use the touchpad to write the people's names that you're gonna get revenge on.
Yeah,
I think in that game, which
that's
I think is
the
really
opening.
Cool.
Yeah,
I think that's really sick. I think that's really fun. I love that idea.
It's a little drawn out. It takes a little long.
I bet. Yeah. I felt that way about Okami too. At some point, I was kind of like, okay, I get it, guys. Like. Is there just a quick button I can put on this thing? That'd be great. All right, cool. If you were to design a joint VGBees If You're Driving convention, what attractions, booths, special guests would there be?
Touch a truck. Caterpillars you can dig ground with.
Okay, yeah. Lots of digging.
It's kind of like a school you can vaguely walk through.
Yeah.
Education City got to be there.
Education
City has got to be there.
Education City.
It's in Education City.
Yeah. Oh man. You can try out all the different gimmicks. Like we'll have different candies. We'll have different milks.
Yeah, that's good. Different milks.
Yep. That's good.
There's just Joe Buck is there.
What is Joe Buck
to you about He's just gonna talk to you about the NFL. I think. That's it. You just walk.
Daniel Jones might be this year's Sam Darnold. A little early to tell.
Windowless room.
Yeah.
Joe, one chair. Joe Buck sitting. Chris Berman's still alive every week. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, we can card him out.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of shit we could do with that. That would be a lot of fun.
I kind of want to plan this now.
Let's do it.
Can I be like the showrunner for if you're driving VGBees Con?
Absolutely. Let's do it. Jason asks how high do you who would you cosplay?
I think I could cosplay. Ooh, I can't say that. Can't say that either. Wait.
Now I'm so curious.
I would cosplay as Drivey.
I'm so curious.
There it is. Got the safe one.
I'll have like a puffy Drivey.
Inflatable.
Inflatable Drivey.
Yeah. That's fun. I like that. I like that. Jason asks, how high do you think you could jump?
I know how high I could jump, but it's not that high.
I don't know. I haven't I haven't hit one of those sticks since I was in high school, and I don't remember. I was short back then. Short. I'm tall now, but like I was shorter then than I am now. So I don't know.
It's answer 0 for me.
Yeah, that's
whatever 0 is. Yeah, tough. Can't do it.
I think my vertical is probably like. How high do you think this table is? Like
your desk?
Feet? Yeah, my desk.
Your vertical is what?
I think I could jump onto this.
Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah, but that's not your vertical though.
Shit.
Go for it. Clear it off.
Clear it off right now.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. We just heard you fall off a wall. I don't want to.
At that point, you're doing a box jump, and box jumps
different.
are that's different from.
I don't know what my vertical is. 150 feet. Final answer.
That's what LB, the superpower that LB wanted, right?
Yeah. Jumping high.
Jumping high. That's a good one. Any season of a show, this is Electric Gauntlet. Any season of a show you'd want to cover for VGBees bonus app like I did for The Pit? Yeah, the Nick. The Nick season 1. That's my answer.
Patrick
New York
Warburton?
No. What's the Nick?
That?
It's a turn of the century medical drama from I think it's set 1902 with Clive Owens. Clive Owen, and he plays John Thackeray, a doctor in Manhattan who is trying to innovate medicine and doing it while, experimenting on people and killing a lot of people and stuff like that. But it's really interesting.
Hey, what the fuck was I thinking of?
The Tick?
The Tick is crazy.
Different.
I didn't even put that together. You said Patrick Warburton, and I was like, what are you thinking about? And then I was
different.
That's The Tick. Yeah, that's a different one.
Close, though. You can see how I got there.
Yeah.
What was the question again? What was...
So I did a season. I did an episode of a bonus episode just going over the first season of The Pit. Okay. And Electric Gauntlet was just asking, what's another show you would do for that? And that was my answer. Okay. So, cool. What would your Gastronauts challenge be?
So here's the thing.
55 burgers, 50 hot dogs.
That's really fucking good. That's so good. I think.
Did we actually answer this on a different?
I feel like we answered.
Did we answer it?
I don't remember what my answer was. But my new one is I want a meal that feels like it was a frozen dinner.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. What was the question again?
What was your Gastronauts challenge? Yeah, go ahead.
Gastronauts is a show on Dropout where they have comedians pick prompts and tasks for professional chefs, and it's a riff on a Chopped or like a competition cooking show. It's very goofy. I think you would like it a lot, actually, Michael.
It's good.
Okay, yeah, is it a Sam Reich joint?
Yeah, it's on Dropout. But yeah, I want something that gives me the feeling of having a kid cuisine.
I miss the brownies in a kid cuisine. Those actually went pretty fucking hard.
There are a couple of things where I'm kind of shocked, like that you should be able to buy just a tray that is branded as the kid cuisine brownie, and it's the same size as the whole thing, but it's just the goop that they put in there.
The goop.
Mm-hmm. I would buy that.
That seems, because then you could just market it as like, hey, do you remember the best part of the kid cuisine? Mm-hmm. And now you have $7 of your own money to spend.
Yeah, right.
So you can just buy that now. Like Dunkaroos came back, but they can't just sell the fucking kid cuisine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man.
Brownie. So
that sounds good.
That's good. Jason asking for Michael P. Higham specifically, what games have made you cry in the last year?
In the last year? Wow. Well, in the last year, I have been so emotionally scarred that nothing makes me hurt anymore. Nothing makes me cry.
Wow, he's fixed.
Okay.
No, shoot answer. I actually got really emotional about Deltarune chapters 3 and 4, which is not a surprise because anyone who knows me knows I have a really strong attachment to Undertale and Deltarune, but different from all the fucking internet weirdos. There's a lot of fine people in that community, I know, but there's also a weird contingent that has taken a life of its own. but I have like this my own attachment to Undertale Deltarune. I listen to the chapter 3 and 4 soundtrack a lot, and I get like really emotional about it. But it was really weird. I guess the one thing I want to zero in on is that, and Nikki, you've played it, so you know what I'm talking about, is the second to last boss fight in chapter 3 where you fight the TV guy.
Yes.
I actually got pretty emotional about it because it was so fucking cool. Like there was something about it that
awesome.
it made me feel like a kid again. Where
for sure. And I think that is why I like those games so much, because they're the rate at which the verbs change in that game, or it maybe isn't actually even the verbs. It is the ways that game and those games change what the verbs do. They recontextualize what you're doing all of the time.
Yeah.
And Deltarune specifically, each of the chapters, it is kind of like a greatest hits of a couple of other games inside, like with the trappings of Deltarune Undertale around it. Deltarune, I think is
it's brilliant,
phenomenal. Like I think it is so good. The TV time chapter is excellent.
Yeah.
And there's stuff that there's stuff like what you said, Michael. Like there is stuff about that game that like if you sit down and think about it, it will get you for sure. But like in the thrust of it, it is actually even more than Undertale. Deltarune feels less concerned about making sure you get it.
Yeah. Right.
Like it has way more trust in the player to be like, are you paying attention? Yes or no?
And like Toby Fox can do that now over the course of a longer game. So like it's something as condensed as Undertale. It's like, okay, we kind of need you to get it a little bit quicker because this is all there is. Whereas like Deltarune, it's like, hey, I have much more space to work with, so I don't feel pressured to make sure that you get it. So there's like that advantage, I suppose. But yeah, with that boss fight in particular, like there's mini games throughout that chapter, and then the way they integrate all that stuff at such a rapid pace in the boss fight was like, I was genuinely like floored. Not just like surprised, having fun playing it, but I was like, this is so like it's so charming. It's unbelievably charming how they repackage that. And like Tenna, the character who's like the star of that chapter, is it's so funny. And like the thing is like Deltarune is like very clean humor. Like I'm like laughing, I'm smiling, I'm like, this is real. Like the shadow guys, the saxophone players, like there's something really inherently goofy about them. Like there's one part in that chapter where you go up to one of the NPCs and they're like working at like a paper shop, and then you're like, hey, y'all can go now. They're like, wait a second, we can just leave? We can do that? That's a thing we can do? And then they all like pile onto each other and then walk off screen, and it's just like, it's like so silly shit like that really works. But like I got emotional because I'm like, I can't believe I'm playing something so cool, so charming, and so clever, and just really well made. And like, I don't know, I was like, holy shit, like they're doing something I've never experienced in a game before. Like I can't believe like someone was this creative with it and packaged in like a game like a story I really do care about. So like to think of like this as like a really cool piece to a larger thing that I adore is just like, man, this shit is special. And that boss fight theme is like, it's so fun. God, that's
really good.
Deltarune chapter 3.
Good answer.
Yes.
Good answer. Valerie B, we just got a couple more. Valerie B asking, is my brother and me actually good, or is it a running bit you guys do?
That's a good question, because I'm curious as well.
It's actually maybe a surprisingly complex answer, but yeah.
Here's I haven't listened. I listened to a couple of episodes of the show a couple of months ago and thought they were fun. I have not listened to that show with any sense of regularity since 2020. So I don't know. Before that, I thought it was one of it is single-handedly the most influential bit of like thing of comedy in the things that I find funny in the if like the base of a lot of the stuff that I think is funny is born out of my brother and me, even though I think that I have moved pretty far past it. That is where the root of it is, especially as an adult. So the older stuff I think is funny. I think it is hard to get into now because now the thing that a person is asking you to do is go listen to a podcast from 10 years ago. And that's crazy. Like, I think that's maybe like an unbelievable thing to do. So like meet them where they're at now. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't.
How you feel about a running bit about a Denver Broncos player named Brock Osweiler from 12 years ago?
Yeah.
Because that's the thing that they did. And it's like, if you want to go in cold to that, then God bless you. But like, I don't know.
Brock Osweiler.
This is gonna fucking navel gazing. I'm going to try and keep it brief, but like, Friends Reunion, which is the proto. If you're driving, close your eyes. There was a review once written for that said, Friends Reunion is like if my brother and me was made by people who didn't pretend to love you. Which is like a really mean thing in a way to say about my brother and me, the McElroys. So I want to like take that out of the room because like I don't really want to engage with that. But if you, Valerie B, are listening to this and you're like, oh, I like if you're driving, there is DNA there that is absolutely extant in the world because the McElroys make that podcast or made that podcast for a long time. So, there are bits in that show that like are among the things I think are the funniest things to ever happen. Like I think there are things in that show that make me laugh so unbelievably hard. But I would also say, like, having gone back and listened to a few of those episodes, like older ones, it's kind of like I think most shows, especially the ones that we make, like they're probably really bright spots in a couple of places, and then the rest of it is totally listenable and fine, but like you're not going to remember it the same way.
And that's what happens.
That's podcasting for a long time.
An hour, every single week.
Yep.
That you lose, like they literally cannot all be good. And the expectation is, I think, on the audience, the expectation should be metered based on the fact that you're like, it's one of the hardest things to do. Like we do it every week. I think it is actually one of the hardest show formats to do.
Really tough.
Because there is nothing there when we start.
Yeah.
No.
It's almost like improv. Like you have to pull things out of thin air and like know when to run with it. And like I noticed that when I listen to If You're Driving, it's like it's like this momentum you have to keep in a way.
And
sometimes
it's not fucking there.
Yeah, and like you don't have
as a listener,
you don't have it. And as a listener, you have to like one understand that can happen.
Yeah,
and two, like and still enjoy it in a way. Like because for me, like Friends Reunion, If You're Driving, have been to fill the air for me in a way. Like in a way, it feels like when I am reluctant to do something around me. It's like I have John, Nikki, LB, and Merritt like they're hanging out at my place as I'm doing something else. That's what it feels like. And so when those moments happen, like I don't necessarily mind because I'm actually listening to it because I just want to like be a passive observer at a party. Like that's the feeling I get from that. So
I had an unbelievably bad day the other day, and I actually listened to a Bim Bam episode on the way home from work, and like same thing as Michael was just saying is like. I did that because it's like it is comfortable, it is funny, there is nothing dangerous about it, there's nothing unsafe about it, and I do think that is like that is something that I need. So if you've never listened to it, I don't know if I could recommend something to you specifically because like again, like Nikki said, like I can't really vouch for like recent episodes, and I also wouldn't necessarily recommend going back and dipping into episode 254, which was from literally 9 years ago or whatever. It's like it's just hard. So
go pick one. Pick an episode title that you think is funny and listen to that one, and then like if you like it, you like it. You don't, that's okay.
That's okay. We got two more. Someone named Charles Hart.
Who? Charles Hart.
I don't
Charles
talk to
Hart
people who are engaged.
Wow. What the fuck? I don't talk with people who have their lives together.
Yeah, I don't mess with that.
No,
stuff.
Yeah,
no.
I don't fuck with
Crucially,
that.
Niki's fine with the single or the married, but that in between shit, no
Yeah, get the
fucking
fuck
way.
outta
You're, what are you hiding?
Yeah, what are you
Yeah,
hiding?
what are you waiting for?
Pick
Game
one.
Game Informer's Charles Hart asks, and I guess Nikki, you and I are just fucking out of this one.
That's fine.
For Higham, as a lover of cute little guys, are there any fictional cute little guys you hate?
Oh, wow, that's an incredible question.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything off the top. There's some that like just don't do anything for me.
What
Yeah,
about
like,
Jack Frost?
Jack Frost is cool. There's something sadistic about Jack Frost though, but I do like Jack Frost.
Yeah.
Like, he's kind of a dickhead. Mothman, also kind of a dickhead, but it's like, oh, a Mothman is adorable.
Okay.
Like the thing about Kirby and Rowlet that does it for me is because they're happy and they're
Yeah.
smiling.
Happy to be
and,
alive. Those things.
they're kind of like they're dum dums and
Yeah,
like
they
that,
don't know
that
shit.
they don't know nothing about nothing. They're just tiny
Yeah.
boys who don't know anything.
Head empty.
Yeah. So
Okay. That makes sense.
I don't know. Are there any little guys that I don't like? I don't know if you could name some that. I don't know.
Ditto.
Pikmin.
Pikmin
Ditto.
are fine. Ditto's
Moogles.
Moogles. It depends on which Final Fantasy. I think the FF9
Okay.
Moogles are fantastic.
They're amazing.
They're the best Moogles. The FF9
They're
ones,
great
'cause
Moogles.
They have like their own society, which I think is really fucking funny and really
Yep.
cool. Like there's like a lot of clever humor built into like
Sure.
the Moogle system in FF9. There's some really the FF7 remake Moogles are get them the fuck
Out of here.
awful.
Get them the fuck out of here.
Terrible.
I agree.
Punt them.
Every time I go in one of those trees, I just want to. What about Toad? That's a really good question.
Toad's a little guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Toad, no Toad. Like, cause like here's the thing is like I look at Toad and I don't think Toad is baby. Like you see Kirby's baby,
Kirby's baby.
Kirby
Chow?
baby.
Togepi baby, Meryl baby, Rowlet baby, Toad no.
Shower baby.
Shower
I think
baby.
Shower
Do you like
baby.
those? Chow.
Sonic-
The
Chow-
little,
this little guys from
little fucker
Sonic.
Oh,
they
the
take
Chows
care
from
of?
Sonic.
Yeah.
They're baby.
They're baby.
Yeah. Oh, they're cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I just
Okay.
I'll keep thinking about that, Charles.
And then one more question from one Imran Khan.
Oh no.
Michael Higham, have you seen the Rowlet Squishmallow yet?
I have. So it's so funny. Like my brand is so strong that like when something like this
Yes.
happens, I have like 5-6 people DM me or
Not
text
surprising.
me about it. Like the hour it happens. Like when Shohei was beating his meat when he stole second base that one time, I got 5 DMs with that video. They're like, hey man, your man's is wilding. I'm like, yes he
Yeah.
is. Thank you for sending
Yep.
this to me. And so the Squishmallow came out, and like there was another thing, those like the stand-up ones or whatever.
Yes.
But I had like everyone like sent this to me. He's like, yo, do you see this? And I'm like, listen, I got people in my life who know what I'm about, baby. You know what I'm saying? So I have seen it, Imran. I will be getting one because I want to snuggle it. Oh, he's so cute.
Snuggle.
Oh.
That's great. Thanks again for all these questions. There are some on the cutting room floor here. Maybe I will get them in a bonus that hilariously everyone will claim I'll never make, and they may be right.
Damn.
But we do have a lot of questions that I could still answer, and maybe we'll do that this weekend.
Ask better questions.
Good. No, there are plenty of good questions. We're
just
just
kidding.
running out of time.
Yeah. It's been a long day.
It's been a long one. Yeah, so if you go to VGBees.com/join the Hive, you can ask us a question every single week. If you leave us a 5-star review, I will read it. We do have one brand new review right now. It is from Tolan Hosen, entitled B, 5 stars. The podcast is good and the hosts are okay.
Okay.
So thank you, Tolan Olsen. If you,
appreciate that. That's
if
really
you,
kind.
it's really
That's
kind.
really kind.
The
So
shit's
if you,
kind of ass. 5 stars.
You know what? I don't really care what that text says as long as the stars
As
are
long as
there.
5 stars.
As long as the 5 stars are there, you can tell me whatever you want. We will read it on the show. Thank you so much, Tolan Hosen, and thank you for everyone leaving a 5-star review for the podcast. Michael Higham, do you have anything to plug?
I do. We mentioned that I reviewed Ghost of Yotei on IGN.com, my employer. So if you
Yeah.
want to know more about that game for now, check out my video review and check out my written review and see if that's your jam. A grade out of 10, I gave it. Put in about 45 hours into that game. So if you want to know more, check that out. let me tell you about working at IGN. Yeah, so that was cool. That's like the major thing. Check out I was on podcast Beyond this week as well to talk about Yote, and
Greg Miller's podcast Beyond.
Greg Miller's
podcast Beyond.
Podcast Beyond, yeah. And every week, stay locked into Unlocked, the hottest video game podcast in the world.
They loved it when I was on it.
Oh, they loved it. Yeah.
Everyone loved when I was on
Oh my
that
god.
episode.
I keep okay, so this is for I don't know, like I'm sure many people who listen to VGBees also listen to that episode. Go seek out that episode because that episode is legitimately very fucking funny.
It's a good episode.
I think it's legitimately like very good,
It was good.
podcast.
We did good podcasting on that one.
It's just like the people like
the
the people loved it, but I think people who listen to VGBees will love that actually.
Yes.
So
Yes.
go seek that out. It was like episode 600, 701 or 2 or some shit.
No one's
Damn.
quite sure.
No one's quite sure. Nikki, you have anything?
Nah, I got an announcement on Tuesday.
Oh, on Tuesday.
Okay, so you can't make it until Tuesday.
I mean, I could.
You could.
Can you tell
but
us on
does
air?
it feel like a
Like-
jinx?
Yeah.
Oh, are you gonna
it does.
do
No,
the
no.
thing? Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no,
Yeah.
it does. Like it does actually.
Yeah.
There's one important email I have to send.
Nikki, I completely understand. I would be doing the exact same thing. I completely understand.
So
Say no more.
But on Tuesday I have an announcement, which changes nothing for anybody. But you know.
Yeah, not really, but it's
Ooh, I
good.
wanna
It's fun.
know.
It's a good.
Yeah.
It's a good announcement. So stay tuned for that.
Cool.
And for me, gosh, you can go to vgbees.com/join. That's actually like the coolest thing you could do is tell your friends about it. We had a really big May. We had a big June. We kind of dipped back into normal listener numbers in July and August, but we are trending up again in September. Not that I'm going to fucking min-max this whole thing, but I'd love to
Yeah, Ben
get more
Hansen.
people listening to the show. Yeah, we could get Ben Hansen. Maybe
Get
we
Ben
should.
Hansen to go on.
Yeah, no, he's great. But yeah, like tell your friends about the show. Go subscribe to vgbees.com/join. That would really help us out a lot. That would be amazing. And yeah, I think that's where we're gonna leave it this week.
Whoa! What the hell is this? Is that Peppa Pig grown up now?
That's Peppa Pig with a fucking pawn,
With a
on,
pawn on her
the
head?
head. What is that?
That's a butt plug.
It's a JPEG I saw.
It's just a JPEG that Nikki saw. You got to go to the YouTube if you want to see this. But you know what? We're going to head out and get this pig off my screen. Hey, everyone, have a good rest of your week. Have a good weekend. Have a good evening. Have a good morning, depending on when you listen to it. I have no fucking idea what's happening anymore. But whatever happens, keep on buzzing.